Stupid thing, dear.
Well, I didn't need to parry him. He just wasn't very bright, and he kept trying to do stuff, and it didn't work out for him. How did it?
Wait, that'll help us. This will get us there faster.
Possible for me to go up one more level, I wonder. Never mind.
I'm running out of time too. Oh!
Oh, what the heck? Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 1,800 magnum ammo when I'm not carrying a magnum?
Then, here's to you, my friend, for your donation to Starlight. That actually tastes like corn.
Wait.
Oh! Oh! Ooh!
No. 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 You should watch it. Oh!
I hit myself.
No! 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 No!
Yes! We did it! My heart is beating so freaking fast right now.
Wait. Who not co-op? My brain is rotten sometimes.
Fast!
I totally missed that essence. Yes! Come here, you stupid moth!
If you can't find the lantern moth, will $10 suffice?
I literally just did it. Oh, thank you. I literally just found it right when you said that.
Ah! Switch seats. Switch seats.
Drive.
Get in. Run.
Oh my god, this is... There's a reason why I don't have my license.
So it's like, I'll be that crazy old man. It's like, skedaddle, skadoodle, your dog is now a noodle.
Oh.
No. You doing that?
No, we're gonna prepare on stream today, and oh no. Oh no! Oh no! What have we done?
Oh, the clown! Oh my god, Harlequin wreck! Oh my god! We found Harlequin! Oh my god!
No! 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 I can do this! I can do this!
All by myself. You're gonna mine. All by myself. You see it? Do you see it? I don't even have a shiny boost on. Ah! No! No! Stupid thing, dear.
Well, I didn't need to parry him. He just wasn't very bright, and he kept trying to do stuff, and it didn't work out for him. How did it?
Wait, that'll help us. This will get us there faster.
Possible for me to go up one more level, I wonder. Never mind.
I'm running out of time too.
Oh, what the heck? Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 1,800 magnum ammo when I'm not carrying a magnum?
Then, here's to you, my friend, for your donation to Starlight. That's actually tastes like corn.
Wait. Oh! Oh! Ooh! No. 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 You should watch it.
Oh!
Oh!
I hit myself.
No! 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 Yes! We did it! My heart is beating so freaking fast right now.
Wait. Who not co-op? My brain is rubbing sometimes.
Fast! 20% essence. Yes! Come here, you stupid moth!
If you can't find the lantern moth, will $10 suffice?
I literally just did it. Oh, thank you. I literally just found it right when you said that.
Ah! Switch seats. Switch seats.
Drive.
Get in. Run.
Oh my god. Oh, there's a reason why I don't have my license.
So it's like, I'll be that crazy old man. It's like, skedaddle, skedoodle, your dog is now a noodle.
Oh.
No. You doing that?
No, we're gonna prepare on stream today, and oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what have we done?
Oh, the clown! Oh my god, Harlequin wreck! Oh my god! He found Harlequin! Oh my god!
No! 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 I can do this! I can do this!
All by myself. You're gonna mine. All by myself.
You see it? Do you see it? I don't even have a shiny boost on. Ah! No! No! Stupid thing, dear.
Well, I didn't need to parry him. He just wasn't very bright, and he kept trying to do stuff, and it didn't work out for him. How did it?
That'll help us. This will get us there faster.
Possible for me to go up one more level? I wonder. Never mind.
I'm running out of time too.
Oh, what the heck? Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 1,800 magnum ammo when I'm not carrying a magnum?
Then, here's to you, my friend, for your donation to Starlight. That's actually tastes like corn.
Wait. Oh! Oh! Ooh! No. 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 You should watch it.
Oh!
I hit myself. No! 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 Yes! We did it! My heart is beating so freaking fast right now.
Wait. Who not co-op? My brain is rubbing sometimes.
Fast! I totally missed that essence. Yes! Come here, you stupid moth!
If you can't find the lantern moth, will $10 suffice?
I literally just did it. Oh, thank you. I literally just found it right when you said that.
Ah! Switch seats.
That's
Switch
safe and
seats.
drive.
Get in.
Why
Run.
Oh my god, this is... There's a reason why I don't have my license!
So it's like, I'll be that crazy old man. It's like, skedaddle, skedoodle, your dad is now a noodle.
Oh. No.
You doing that?
No, we're gonna prepare on stream today, and oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what have we done?
Oh, the clown! Oh my god, Harlequin wreck! Oh my god! He found Harlequin! Oh my god!
No! 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 I can do this! I can do this!
You're gonna mine all by
You see it? Do you see it? I don't even have a shiny boost on. Ah! No! No! Stupid thing, dear.
Well, I didn't need to parry him. He just wasn't very bright, and he kept trying to do stuff, and it didn't work out for him. How did it?
Like, that'll help us. This will get us there faster.
Possible for me to go up one more level? I wonder. Never mind.
I'm running out of time too.
What the heck? Why do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 1,800 Magnum ammo?
And hello, everybody. Let me check everything. There we go. Hello, everyone. Simply press start. Thank you so much for rating in. We've got 76 people on this stream today. My name is Safa Burnell. I am known as Usurper Kings. I am a best-selling cyberpunk and mythpunk author. who's also part of the Blade and Banter tabletop role-playing game crew. So it is so great to see everybody here today. Thank you so much for donating to Starlight Children's Foundation. We are blown away by the sheer amount of support that we've been getting so far. I know we can make it past our goals yet again this stream. Let's keep going for it. How is everyone doing today? Let's hear it. How are we doing? There we go. Let's see. Okay, we've got the Starlight Allies. Okay, so it's his wife. We've got Silver Palm. We've got Blobbyfish. We've got Itsu. We've got Resto and Pesto. Simply Press Start. We've got Cat and oh, hello. Good but tired. Oh, we're doing great. I am doing fantastic. Again, my name is Safa Brunello, otherwise known as Usurper Kings, and this is Cocoa Craze for Kiddos. But today we are going to be playing a couple of other Blade and Banter upcoming games, like Sweet Dreams and Rumble in the Jungle, and it is going to be a lot of fun. Rumble in the Jumble. That's the theme of today. We're going to be jumbling through our rumblings. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, wisdom tooth pain, ouch, that's so unfortunate. I hope you feel better. I hope this makes you laugh in a good way so that it ends up feeling a lot better. At least we can help distract you. And do remember, if you are here from the One Up Gaming Festival crew, make sure you click onto that raffle so that you get your name in for the raffle and giveaways at the end of this fantastic event. All right, hello, Stefan. I hope your part of the raid goes well. What will you be doing today? Today, we are going to be playing... Hold on. A couple of TTRPG one-shots. I've got dice, ba-bam. I've got friends. And we're going to get started yet again, just like the last time. We are going to have the amazing Dazz as our game master for today. We're going to start with Sweet Dreams, which are made of these. Don't make me sing, because then I will turn this into a karaoke stream, and nobody wants that. Yes, so there is a raffle, DragonMagpie. If you're going around to a lot of the One Up Gaming Festival events online here, then you can join raffles for awards at the end. Friends? What are friends? LOL, games are my life. Oh, well, I've got some friends here today. So again, my name Safa. I will be playing Bones, which you will notice is the only human in the bunch for today's bunch of games. I am playing Bones, the Storm Cleric. So, you know, it beats me to play a cleric, although this one is the... Oh, thank you so much for following, Kat. That's much appreciated. And Lila Luna Bere Irie, thank you so much for following as well. I'm the weird tall person. I'm Bones. I can shoot lightning and love spreading the doctrine of chaos. So this should be pretty good. And next we have the wonderful Nistling Seeks, played by my adopted brother, Mope. Resident shell creature indeed. So that is Mope. Mope is playing Seeks. Seeks is a Nistling, so aka a winged kobold, and Seeks has a wonderful, awesome crossbow and likes to go hunting. So Seeks may or may not be zipping in and out as we go. We've also got the wonderful DragonMagpie playing Sparks. Say hello.
Wait, could you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Okay, that's good.
Hello. Hello. Hello, and thank you so much for the follow, Feather for Life. That is much appreciated, and much love to all of you. And so that is Sparks. Sparks is a fire-starting smallest race in Pangorio. Brawny. No. Next, we have Emily Armstrong, one of the triumvirate of Blade and Banter. So Blade and Banter, we are a tabletop role-playing game company that's just getting started, an imprint of Breda Media Inc., which is the same company that publishes my fiction. And we're starting up, and we're getting things going, and we've got a couple of selections available already. I'm not going to do a whole pitch today, because today is about charity, not us. But if you're on DriveThru RPG, you can hit up Blade and Banter and give us a follow. And so Emily is playing Curly.
Hello.
You sound so excited. And as I said, the amazing Dazzlikat, who is the designer of the games that we are playing today, is going to be our GM. Say hello, Dazz, and then feel free to take it away.
Hello, Dazz. Feel free to take it away.
Hello, Dazz. Feel free to take it away.
Hello, Dazz. Feel free to take it away. Oh, one more thing before Dazz does take it away. You have a pinned comment up here which has a link to it. And that link brings you here to the campaign. And for everybody who donates money today during this stream, you will be able to change the events of the actual TTRPG in live time. So say you donate a couple of bucks, say you donate something, you get to say, hey, I want that dice roll to go up or down. I'm going to help the DM or I'm going to help the players. Whichever one. If you want to incite more chaos, if you want to help the DM, or if you want to help us players, you can feel free to do so. So you get to help or hinder, and this makes me afraid. Alrighty. Thanks, Dazz, and take it away.
Hello, everybody. Hey, you made it anyway, Fox. Welcome in, welcome in. So, today we are going to start on a ship called Moonwaker, under the infamous command of Captain Tarheel. And just so you know, our illustrious crew of 4 here, Bones, Seeks, Sparks, and Curly, are all members of the crew. It is a pirate ship. Yes, they are all pirates. And they love their profession. But of course, things aren't going so swell. There's a nasty storm brewing, and the ship has been racing ahead of it, trying to get to some safe harbor. And the nearest place is an uncharted crescent isle known only to pirates. And there is the haven of Tangeray and its protected harbor. And so, after exhaustive work, you manage to race in and make it to Tangeray just as the storm hits. But you are safe in the harbor and enjoying the misery of the storm there in relative safety. And when it ends, you can't leave because the storm has shifted the sandbars, and until it's dredged, you and your ship are stuck in Tangeray. So, Captain, being the captain, has decided, woohoo, it is time to clean our ship. Yes, you know how much pirates love to be clean. Yes. In fact, he wants everything to be so clean. He has you scrubbing every deck, every timber, and every inch of the hull, including down below in the water, scraping off barnacles and everything, all the unlovely work that pirates hate the most about being at sea. And worse yet, he will not let anybody leave the ship until every single pirate is clean. And that means there's ropes of laundry hanging from all the yard arms, everything strewn all about, and squeaky clean, fresh smelling pirates everywhere. This has been your day. It's been exhausting. There's been more soap and wonders than you've ever had in your worst nightmares. But now it is getting dark. Your clothes are dry, clean. You are clean. And when in the breeze, your hair or scales get a nice touch of the breeze that you haven't felt since you had a nice protective layer of grime to keep you safe. And now you have earned a right to go ashore. So now, all gussied up, you are ready to go. But there is one rule in Tangeray. Yes, it is a place of pirates. It is also a place of neutrality, where rival pirate fleets and gangs must peaceably get along. But pirates, knowing how pirates are, weapons are banned. So of course you, being a pirate, have found ways to get around that. Hidden weapons for those who are weapony. And mages, well, you can't bring your spell books. You can't bring your wands, your staffs, your charms, your talismans. You can only bring what you know. And so today, our mage characters will only have 2 spells. 1 combative, 1 utility. And that is all they can use. Because these are quick spells, they don't have to worry about spell slots. They can just keep using them. Basically, they're glorified cantrips with a little bit of beef to them. And so, I'm going to turn to our players. Here you are, just stepped off the ship. There are various places you can go. There is the Anchors Away Inn, where you hear there's gambling with cards and knucklebones. Or down on the beach is Bootlegger Trillia's Beach Party. Or you can go to the most famous and greatest eatery in all of Tanqueray, Brutamon's House of Flapjacks. Where do you want to go?
He wants pancakes.
Does Brutamons have salad? I want salad.
Salad. If Curly sees a food place, we're heading there immediately to analyze the quality of their spices and their food.
I have been on a ship for such a long time. Do you have any idea how short of a lifespan lettuce has?
I'm just gonna get food. I don't care. I'll eat anything.
Does flapjacks involve fire?
Hot griddles.
Heck yeah!
I think we know where we're heading.
One sec though, I'm too clean. I pull a jar of ash, just fire pit ash out of my pocket, and I dump it on my head. And shake it over. Ah, much better.
Oh, but Spart, not on my new, fresh, clerical robes. Do you know how expensive these were? Do you know how many blessings I had to do to make sure I could get all these fancy little etchings and different nibbins and nobbins on this outfit of mine? Come on, I'm trying to stay clean, man. What if I have to do a funeral? Probably a little bit more use out of the funerary robes than the wedding ones, just knowing how much we're pirates. But still, come on. Give me a break. Let me have 1 hour without something getting on my frock.
Does it cost more than my therapy appointments because you deprived me of my smoke-smelling ashes?
We can negotiate, I swear.
Beaks is just hungry.
Curly is already walking down the beach towards flapjacks.
Bones is like
Heading
gingerly trying to like flick ash off of anything that Bones sees, and like Bones is trying to walk in the sand in such a way as to miss most of the sand so that he can stay as clean as possible. He's like tiptoeing through the tulips, except they're not tulips, it's like cockle shells and other things, and he's like doop da doop. He's lifting the clerical robes of his cassock to like step gingerly to avoid all of the mess. He's doing everything he can to keep clean.
I hop on Bones' shoulders so my feet don't get sand on them.
Well, you're 2 feet tall, you know. Ankle deep sand to a human is probably almost up to your knees, so.
So Bones takes one hand and like tries to make sure that he's got like a hand railing so that Sparks can stay up there comfortably and not fall. Because it's Bones.
So, you guys are moving along. But you've never been to Tanqueray, so you don't exactly know where the House of Flapjacks is. However, you do have a Sneaks with you, the mighty hunter of the Nistling people. And Sneaks can smell bacon. with that, Seeks can follow the scent of bacon right to the House of Flapjack.
Joke's on you, Six is already on the way.
Six is in the distance,
Follow
mate.
that Nisling.
Six is in the
The
distance
moment
already.
he got the scent, he's like, diddling, 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 diddling. He's gone.
I imagine it's like how you see like lizards moving quickly through sand, and then Curly is just like trying to like trudge behind, like just a little dwarf run.
Bones is
There's
still
like a
sashaying off the
there's-
beach with Sparks on his shoulder, and he's just like doo doo doo.
There's like a cartoon outline where Seeks used to be.
Okay, as you're going, you know, the breezes from the storm, you know, they're still a little brisk, you know, because of the storm. But they bring with you all the various scents of Tanqueray, and Seeks has already found that heavenly bacon scent. And Bones, you can feel the breeze just combing through your beautifully cleaned hair. Finally, you know. Curly, sadly, well, Curly is Curly. You know, but the breeze is moving through your clean and now poofy beard. Now that it's been clean. Your extra
Completely
poof.
frizzed out from.
I'm getting
all the
those
humidity.
sea wave curls that the ladies use
I'm just
different
seeing,
ointments for.
I'm just seeing Snappa do everything except do like the freaking old school like hair flip. There you go, she did it.
Flip. Just on the
Sparks,
side that
meanwhile,
Sparks isn't. You know?
The breeze is going through your hair and threatening to and removing your ash as you sit there on the shoulder of Bones.
As long as I smell like fire, I guess.
Okay, you guys are walking along, and suddenly everybody, not just Seeks, you smell something different on the wind. A very strong scent of fried eggs. In fact, it's not just any fried eggs, it's eggs fried in butter. Just comes flowing on the wind right to you.
He's
And-
already running.
But we could have
As
bacon.
As you turn to look to who is making them, suddenly from up above, movement catches your eye and a flock of giant, over easy fried eggs, each some 2 feet across, and soaring on their egg whites, fly down towards you and the rest of the crowds on the streets that are wandering around. They start spitting melted butter. Some of them are coming for you and your crewmates. Everybody roll your dice as butter is being rained down upon you. Hot
One or
melted
two.
butter.
1 or 2d6.
1.
Oh boy,
Oh no.
6.
we're starting great.
1.
1.
Oh my goodness.
Can I use some of my excellent skills to hip check Bones with me and give them a +1?
No, because you're too small.
Ah.
It won't,
I
it
love
won't
Also,
Sparks,
work.
like,
Sparks,
looking up,
I got a
seeing the
little
butter
stand-in for
completely
ya.
getting out of the way, and then everything falling on Bones.
Always the
Okay,
biggest
do a
target.
Double backflip and stick the landing.
Yeah.
Okay, Bones, what did you roll? You rolled the 1?
I rolled the
think you
1.
said.
Because I'm the
Curly,
biggest
what
target.
did you roll?
What?
5.
And Seeks, you rolled a... I do believe you said a 1.
Yes.
And Sparks, you rolled a 6. Right? Alrighty. Sparks does indeed make a mad dive off of Bones' shoulder, as not only does the hot butter that was about to hit Sparks slams into Bones' shoulder, but another spat of hot butter smacks into Bones as well.
Not the cassock! Not the cassock! Ah, does anybody have any pre-spot? I'll take a hanky! Anything! Ah.
Curly, a spat of butter just splashes in the ground before you as you make a very quick step back. Very good for a dwarf to be that quick. Very
Beaks wants to
impressive.
shoot the egg animals.
He was just lucky.
He saw a pretty seashell and bent down to pick it up. Went over his
And
Does
Six got
violence.
hit to just curse smack because of spat of butter.
I knew there was a reason I
Now.
hated eggs.
Bones and Seeks, please roll again. 1 dice each.
I rolled a 6.
And what did Bones get?
I rolled a 1. I rolled another
Yeah,
1.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Six
no.
rolled a 6, though. Got splatted in the face.
Oh no!
So it's not gonna leave permanent burns, but it is pretty darn hot. But it's not on your hands, so your hands are not slippery.
Smells
I'm
like chicken.
I'm scraping away the freaking butter off my face. Just like,
However, Bones rolling a 1 again took
Poor
one to the
Bones.
face, so now they're sputtering and they're gonna have a difficulty time speaking their spells because they're sputtering with hot butter on their face. And another one hit their feet, so now their feet are caked with hot butter and everything is suddenly slippery as you walk. You'll have to, yeah.
Oh, there is nothing worse than hot butter from eggs. It's eggy butter. Oh, it's everything me mum said would happen if I
Now.
left the fisherman village. And she'd be right. She'd be right.
Now let's be
Oh, no.
honest with ourselves. It could be 3-day-old French fry grease.
do not even go there.
Yeah, but this has eggs in it. Eggs are gross. Oh, wait. I've got Bones, but you said he's got a mouthful of butter?
Yeah, so it
so
was
he's like, no. So he can't necessarily be like, "Brr," and like lightning hands at the fried eggs to try and destroy them.
not till he has to spend a turn clearing his mouth so that he can actually speak properly to speak the word.
Okay, so he's got both hands on his thighs, and he's just like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." He's like looking for a leaf to clean his mouth because of the disgusting taste of egg.
And he won't dare to use the sleeves of his frock.
No, of course not.
The way
because
that I
his frock
imagine
is
this
too
whole thing
expensive.
going down is like Sparks took off, Bones like looked over at where Sparks went, looked back, looked up, mouth open, and then it just was single solid rain. And it just immediately doubles over.
No! Me beautiful face! Not me mouth! I need it to say prayers to my God! Oh, it is Cassipin roll.
And in the meantime, as you're reacting to this hot butter, the swarm of the giant fried eggs circling around. This time, they're coming in, and they're starting to drop low, and you can see them dropping onto people in the crowd, trying to wrap their whites around people and drown them in their runny yolks.
Gosh.
Some of them are 4 of them are dropping out of the sky, one towards each of you, ready to try to land on your heads, wrap their white egg parts around you, and drown you in their runny yolk. Here they come!
I'm rolling.
What do you
I'm
do?
rolling.
A horror movie so fast.
Oh my God.
So what are you
Alfred
gonna?
Hitchcock's The Eggs.
It's IHOP! Run! Oh no, did I mention I'm a vegan?
I knew IHOP was gonna be the death of me someday.
IHOP gets it. Okay, I rolled a 6 this time, so I'm glad I'm not snake eyesing it again.
I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Curly, what did you roll?
Well, I was trying to Google a reference because like, oh, a 5 again, nice.
And Sparks?
A 5.
Okay, you all managed to dodge the first initial attacks. but they're circling again, but it's a tighter circle. They're gonna come in again. You have a chance. Ready a weapon if you have it.
Oh,
Ready a spell if you're
are you kidding me? Bones
See
is
if you
going.
can attack them.
Bones is going full Palpatine here. Bones is like fire, not the eggs. Fire! You know, he's like
I am
bringing
machine
down.
gunning my crossbow.
Yeah, he is bringing
my-
down the fury of his storm god against eggs because egg whites are gross, and don't let anyone tell you different.
I am
Would you
unleashing the power
rather
of
fight
the
4
machine gun crossbow.
chicken-sized eggs or 4 egg-sized chickens?
I'll take the egg-sized chickens because you can boot stomp those.
Seeks don't care. Seeks want food. Seeks found food. Seeks to eat food. Seeks to murder food.
Okay, so Bones is gonna
Okay,
make sure that
so,
it's extra charbroiled.
remember,
so it's a bit of a hot. It's a bit
You
of a
weren't
hard
allowed
yoke,
to bring
but
in weapons, so how is it?
I
that
got
you
my
have a weapon?
spells. I've been
Alright.
spitting out the evil
Sparks
eggy
and
butter.
Mope each have their spells. They're good.
All right.
We'll start with Curly.
Well,
Curly has a like a leather strap with little brass spice tins on his like belt, and he takes it off the little loop and wraps around his knuckles, and he's got brass spice tin knuckles that he's gonna use. And then I was looking at the reference because I couldn't remember what movie it was from, but it's Henry Cavill in Mission Impossible Fallout when he does the arm reload thing. Then Curly does one of those and gets ready to punch the lights out of one of these eggs.
Alrighty. Seeks. How did your hidden weapon come up?
just pull it from one of my little bag areas that I have.
Is it a folding one that you just had stuffed in there and you
And just unfold it.
Alrighty. They're coming in. And now, everybody roll your dice, and you're going to be trying to oppose the roll. Whichever one you or your corresponding egg, whoever gets highest, is the one who gets to make a successful attack. Oh
Read
my
it and
gosh.
frickin' weep. Read it and weep. I got a 6. Bones is lightning. He is force lightning palpatining the
Alrighty,
nearest
we'll
egg.
take care of that one first, because your egg also rolled a 6. So it came swooping in, and as you dropped and you turned your hands and you shot up lightning and it evaded away, you both miss. You
Boo!
It swerved away just as your lightning near miss on both counts. Curly, what did you roll?
I muted myself. Whoops. I rolled a 6.
Your egg rolled a 3, so you do get a successful punch at your egg.
Just peppers him in the face. Oh, pun intended.
Paprika that guy.
You're not sure what the face is, but you think it might be the yolk. Alrighty, so you managed to smack your egg. Woohoo! And Seeks, what did you roll?
Rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6?
Mm-hmm.
You also defeated your egg's roll. How do you successfully hit your egg?
Say again, sorry.
How do you land in your attack on the egg because you succeeded in hitting the egg?
Oh, I'm trying to shoot it directly in what I think it's its face.
Okay. So into the
I'm trying to headshot the bird. I'm trying to headshot the bird.
Okay. The only head that you can see is the yolk, so you aim right for
Yeah.
that. You smuck it with a little arrow. Little quarrel from your little hidden crossbow. Sparks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
You just barely beat the roll of your egg. What did you do?
I set the egg on fire.
Burn, baby, burn. We got lightning on one side and fire on the other. This is great. Oh, we're about to have an egg barbecue.
So the fire hits your egg, and it starts to get that browning edge of starting to caramelize a little from the, the butter that is still stuck to it. So It's looking a little fringed, but it is not dead yet.
These eggs are raw!
These eggs will feel the fury of the storm god! Rally, everyone! Let us smite them with holy fervor, and then stomp them into the ground, except the yolks, for the yolks can sometimes be yummy.
We will dine on the flesh of our enemy!
Alrighty, everybody, roll again. It's fight time.
What a 5.
Alright, so I will call on you in turn, and then we'll do this.
Yep.
So we'll start with Curly. What did you roll?
Roll the 4.
You tied with your egg. You go to punch it, and it just swerves away at the last moment. Seeks, what did you roll?
5.
You rolled a 5. Oh my god, you tied your egg too! It dodges the crossbow bolt and starts to circle again.
Get back here!
Sparks, what did you roll?
3.
Oh no!
I will have my revenge.
Your fire goes shooting away, and your egg splats onto your head. And in your case, it's like it wraps its eggs, not the egg white, not just around your head, but around your whole upper body. You know, because you're only 2 feet tall. And now oak is starting to flow, and there is no air. There's just raw oak encompassing your head. Bones, what did you roll?
I'm afraid to say. I rolled a 3. Oh.
Congratulations, your egg got you 2.
Oh.
Comes flying in and splats its oak over your head and wraps the egg whites around, clinging to your shoulders and your neck to try to become a helmet that you can't escape. And yolk.
That is true
hot yolk is
true hell.
Completely surrounded you.
Oh, that is true hell. That. Oh.
This is I'm not kidding. This is a horror movie.
Yeah.
It's funny talking about it, and the second you go to visualize it, you realize it is straight up horror movie.
You ever seen Alien?
I was like, this is Alien.
I'll
this
take
is
an alien
Half-Life,
over an
this is
egg.
Dead Space.
I've seen Alien.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Bones is like apoplectic. Bones is like shivering in horror. Like there is nothing worse than this. It is ooey. It is gooey. It is entrapping him. It is claustrophobic, and it's ruining his clean cassock and his hair. And like everything. Like this is awful. The second Bones gets out, he's gonna like Super Saiyan a lightning storm at whatever's still twitching. He's like, he's just inside there, and the yolk is everywhere, and he's trying to keep his mouth closed while at the same time going,
Yeah, there is no air. Just try not to take a breath.
Oh.
And Dinosaur Bob goes, does the phrase egg on your face come to mind?
Bob!
Alrighty, so unable to cast spells, you will be reduced to trying to find a way to beat off, pull off, scrape off the egg around you, while your 2 comrades are going to do what exactly? So I'm going to ask you what you're going to do before the next round of attack comes. We're going to start with Curly. What do you do? What are you planning to do? You got one more. Your egg is starting to circle around. You know it's going to be coming in. What do you intend to do? Are you going to fight off your egg, or are you going to help one of your compatriots?
No way, I'm absolutely, they're fine. These are some eggs. We can handle ourselves. Curly is winding up and throwing another punch.
Alrighty. Seeks! What do you choose to do? Your egg is coming in. Alrighty then, Bones and Sparks. Sparks, you need to make me a roll. Hide behind Bones, they're already a mess.
Do I need to do a roll too?
Yes, Bones and Sparks, you must make a roll. Roll your dice.
Alrighty, I got a 4.
I also got a 4.
Sparks,
Twinsies!
Yay!
even though the egg is encompassing you, it is encompassing you all the way, your arms all the way down to the elbows, so you got your forearms and hands are free. Can't use the rest of your arms or the rest of your upper body, your head, but you got your 2 hands are free. If for whatever you want to do, so consider that. And what do you plan to do for the next round? Do you plan to fight some way, rip at it? What do you plan to do so we know what you're going to be rolling for?
Well, I figure I'm not going to be able to get a ton of leverage on it, but I will grab and start prying at it, and I'm actually gonna kind of bend over and start scraping the egg against the sand and kind of try and grate it, because the egg is gonna grate before my face grates, theoretically.
Well,
I'm gonna sandpaper the egg to death.
All right, and Bones, what are you going to do?
I'm going to take a page from the holy manuscript of American-style wrestling, where when somebody is covered and they don't have complete use of all of their upper limbs, they usually either charge headlong into the nearest tree or, part of the ring, or what they usually do is just suplex themselves forward. I am going to throw myself, because this egg is all around my entire body, right?
No, it is only around your head and shoulders, because it's only a 2-foot round egg, and you're 6 feet tall, so it couldn't quite cover your whole body.
Okay.
Just your head and your neck and shoulders.
Well, I'm ripping into it with whatever I can. If it was possible, you can't shoot lightning without using your voice, right?
Right, it is a spell.
Okay. So I am gripping onto this thing, and I am using my memory of the surroundings to run head first into the nearest tree I possibly can.
Okay.
I need to get this thing off of me. I am starting to, you can hear muffled screams from underneath the egg. Bones is rigid, and Bones is trying to rip it apart and scratch at it with every single little bit of anything he has. He's punching the egg in the cheek. He's doing anything he can, and he's gonna throw himself cheek first at the nearest solid object that he remembers to get this thing off of him. This disgusting, gross, icky,
everybody
sticky
make
thing.
your rolls. Make your rolls. You can do it. It's the little dice roll, and I will call you out. Oh my God, these dice are. I'm gonna have to change dice, or I'm gonna kill you all. Alrighty, so
I can't die to an egg. Not to an egg.
What did you roll?
I got me a 5. A little
Okay,
5.
so we'll skip Seeks for a moment. Might be muted. Sparks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3 again.
You tied your egg, so you're doing your best. You're trying to scrape it on the sand, but the sand is very soft. But you're pulling at it. You realize the egg is soft too. In fact, when you were trying to do that, you realize that when you pressed hard enough, one of your fingers penetrated the egg white.
Ugh, I hate the way
there has
this
no
whole thing was phrased.
So you got your hand hey. Alrighty, Bones. What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Oh, Seeks, you rolled a 5. Okay, Seeks rolled a 5, and unfortunately your egg rolls. You now are wearing an egg around your face. However, if you are an egg lover and you do runny yolks, it does taste good. There's a possibility that you, with your fantastic jaws, could possibly eat your way out. If you notice the size of Seek's head and the jaws,
I'm
a
doing
2-foot
that.
egg might not last too long.
I'm convincing the noms.
All right, and Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5. I know I won't
You
be
rolled a
eating any of that
5.
vile demonic egg. I'd rather have
You
a hard
went running. You went running towards what you knew there was some solid object, but there's another pirate that was doing the same, and you ran into the other pirate, and you bonked into each other.
But does he
instead of the
take some
solid
of my
object.
egg with him?
Unfortunately, you didn't hit egg on. You kind of like hit shoulders, so it kind of staggered you off pace. So you are still wearing your egg. And Curly, what did you roll?
I got a. I'm rolling again because, well, not rolling again. Rolling for this one because I was waiting to roll. Click. 5. This is not gonna last. This cannot last. Oh, I was getting all 1s last time.
You tied your egg. It dodged your punch. And it's circling back around. Alrighty. So everybody is struggling. Roll again. You can do this, everybody. I know you can. Roll
I'm
the
being
dice.
talking
messed
about my
up
dice
my
rolls.
egg.
Sparks gets a 6.
The dice gods are nice to me.
Alrighty. Sparks, what did you roll?
A 6.
Between getting your one finger stuck and you just made a little rip and you gave you inspiration, you just really slammed yourself into the beach, partially embedding yourself into the sand, and it worked. It shattered the outer part of the yolk, and now it's leaking into the sand, and the egg falls lifeless onto the beach, leaving you yolk covered, but free. You can finally breathe.
Yoki, but free.
Bones! What did you roll?
I rolled a 6. If there's any grace in this world, I will be calling down the storm god on that freaking egg.
You went running. You were still running after bumping into there, and you slammed head first into the side of a building. You don't know what building it was, but you hit something, and you splattered that egg. You can breathe. You also have a little bit of a bump on your head, but hey.
I don't care. A bump on the head is that just makes me look good to the ladies. I said I'm a clergyman, didn't say it that I was a monk. It just makes me look a little bit good. Okay, yeah, I don't care about any little bump on the head. I'm just glad to get that awful, offensive, gross, icky, gooey, sticky, wicky, ew, gross egg off of me body. I'm like, I'm looking around for the nearest clean piece of fabric to like wipe down. I'll take a couple of leaves if I have to and just like try and get the egg. Like, I'm trying to like spot check my Cossack, like my my robes.
There's a tripped up pirate down there who seems to have a clean shirt. While he's belly flopped on the dirt, the back of his shirt looks clean.
Is it around my size?
I don't know, but it's cloth. You can just, if you want, smear your face with the back of his shirt.
Okay.
Rip it off him.
I take
You're a pirate.
hold of the shirt like a hockey jersey, being the Canadian that I am. I yank it off
Roll
the
for
poor
poison ivy
the
leaf.
poor dude. I go, bless you in the name of the storm god. May he forever put conflict in your path. And give him the holy, you know, like the holy blessing of the storm god. And then I'm like, I'm like rubbing every little bit of egg I could possibly find off. And I'm probably going, Sparks, Sparks, is it on me? Is there any more on me? Check my back, check my back. Is there any more on me? Where the frick is this mage that cast flying eggs, and when can we scooch him in the middle of the sea?
Curly, what do? You are now sporting. Your egg is circling and coming in after you. What did you roll?
One more punch. I rolled a 2. I don't
Oh
think
no!
it's gonna get
Oh
me
no!
what I want.
You're now sporting an egg as well.
No!
Fortunately for you, it aimed down, and the yolk is only on your hat, your nice tall hat, and your goggles and everything are now egg yolk, but the white's wrapped around your face. But and only a little bit of the yolk is running down. You are not drowning. You can't
Well, at
see
least
right
I'm
now,
not
but you're not
drowning.
drowning.
And just a note, just to remind everybody who is listening right now, you can actually use the link in the pinned comments to donate money to the Starlight Children's Foundation and influence what happens next. You can either help or hinder the players. Do that as thou will. But enjoy. And remember, this is for a incredibly good cause with very low overhead. So the majority of the money does actually go directly to the cause and not on paying high wages or high office space. So Starlight Children's Foundation, fantastic charity. That's what we're doing this here for. And if you want to help or hinder, if you want to get egg on our faces or poison ivy, this option is available to you.
Alrighty, so
Send
Curly,
send a happy
how do you
gram for
react to your
$10.
hat being yoked up?
Oh, I'm not happy about it.
And there's egg white on your face, so you can't actually see, but you can breathe. It's not quite airtight because you're not inside the yolk.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna start trying to rip it off his face or rubbing it off, the back of his forearm.
Cool. Alrighty, and Seeks, what did you roll? Are you muted, Mope? I mean, Seeks?
Or is Seek nom nom nomming? He could still be nom nom
What did you
nomming.
roll?
He's numbing.
He's nomming
He is
away.
numbing.
What did you roll?
He's eating the whole thing. I rolled a 6.
Oh yeah, you have...
Oh, you broke up there. Could you repeat?
Oh, yeah, there we
You
go.
succeeded in chowing down on that egg, and you let out a thunderous little burp.
Yummy.
You can
Had
have
no
mine
salt
if
or
you like,
pepper.
buddy, but it's a
It was
bit
tasty.
scrambled.
It's fine.
No salt or pepper. Somebody animated a bunch of flying eggs and didn't even season them properly?
We must find
that is
this
true.
evil, evil presence and destroy them utterly. Truly evil. I mean, we've got Curly, but save your spices for something important, like bacon. But in the end of it, we should find who
secretly
did
all
this
playing
evil thing
Curly.
and destroy them. We can make
Hey,
them.
Curly, you are the last one battling an egg. So, roll again.
Can we help Curly?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Can I roll
I
to help?
hope you do, because I rolled a
And I
1.
jump and I grab onto the egg and try to pull it apart with my body weight.
I
All right, so
absolutely
that-
scream bloody, like "Wah!" and I charge after Curly's egg, and I am also helping Sparks to just rip it off and stomp on the bits of egg that end up slushing onto the ground.
Okay, even though Curly rolled a 1 and did not do much. Seeks, what are you doing?
I rolled a 6.
Well, after
After you
Having
just
that-
ate yours and you saw that Curly was still struggling with his egg wrapped around his head.
I will start. I will do the same to that egg as I did to mine.
So while Sparks and Bones are just frantically ripping off bits of egg, Seeks is going up there, nom 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 nom.
I just love the idea of Bones yanking off a chunk of egg white and being like, "Here you go!" Whoop! And then throwing it into the air for Seeks to "Rah!" Seeks is like, "Rah! Ah!"
So that egg is obliterated. And in moments, whatever eggs were there that survived this attack, you're going, oh my goodness, what the heck? Suddenly, you hear, helps! Helps! And you look around and there's another Nistling pirate being carried away by the surviving flying eggs. And he's going, "Oh no! They takes me to the Flappy Jack house! Helps! I don't want the fries and the butters!"
I'll try shooting down that one that's carrying him.
But we could follow him and find the truly good stuff like bacon.
Also that too. We could do that.
They might have bacon and flapjacks and decent things and an apple. Maybe a pear. Actually, no, more like a
All I
tangerine.
had to say was bacon, and Seeks is already on the trail after him.
Okay, yeah, he's flying. They're flying really fast, and they're heading right. Since you don't know your way through town, you now can see like the straight arrows, the straight flying eggs path towards the House of Flapjack.
Because I'm a cleric, can I like sense around, sort of like magic sense to see what's going on and be like, is there an evil presence before I start running around?
You do not feel any evil presence.
Do I sense any magic at all?
The one who would test magical essences is the actual. You are a cleric, and there is the mage who can actually sense for magical things.
So I've sensed for evil, and I'm not feeling any evil.
You're not feeling any evil at this moment.
At this moment, okay. So for me as a storm cleric, is evil like the peaceful pacifist goddess who likes to make flower chains and have everyone sing Kumbaya? Or is evil still like, it's the devil! Ah!
Evil removes the purpose of your chaos.
Deep, yo. Deep.
Oh boy.
So, evil is not something you would ever want to pair up with.
No, I was more just
detrimental to
wondering,
your chaos.
like, now I'm getting into, like, religion in your world. Is evil...
Is nature evil, dude?
Yeah, like, is evil, moral evil that we would know it as we're like, oh yeah, it's this evil force that's trying to, do bad things and curdle milk? Or is evil subjective to the god that you're following?
Did you just call cheese evil? How dare you?
Cheap cheese. Cheap cheese. Good cheese, though. Good cheese. Ooh. Some mighty fine French cheese there. I don't know. Is it like
evil
a camembert?
is that
or-
which likes to run counter to the good things in life. And that is based entirely on the perceptions of the species that is worshipping a particular god and what they consider to be the greatness of life and their purpose in life, as opposed to evil denying them their purpose. That's what evil is. Evil denies the purpose of your life. And if you are in chaos, evil denies the purpose of your chaos.
Them evil engineers and all their rules for nature. All of those people who create road signs. I don't abide. I don't abide you. Okay, so basically evil for Bones is like people who try and organize. So weekly
Exactly.
planners, totally of the devil.
Hate sweating planners. Hate sweating planners.
Bones is the ultimate pantser. Okay, got it.
Chaos needs a purpose, because just like even a storm has a direction. So there's always a little thread of purpose to your chaos. Those who take chaos and don't use it in a purpose, that is truly evil.
My purpose right now is to find the person, thing, magical presence, or doohickey majigger that has created all of these evil eggs that wrap around good meaning clean people with their good cassocks on because they were going about the town and possibly wanted to look a bit smart, and also potentially wanted to, be a little fetching for the ladies, if you catch me, wink wink, nudge nudge. And I spent so much time on my hair, I even used the anointing oil a little bit on the ends to make sure they weren't dry and they curled exactly rightly. Not too curly because that's a little too feminine for me because I'm Bones. But little wave never hurt anybody. Yeah, okay, my evil is to catch that person and punch them in the jaw.
Alrighty. And as Bones is pontificating over the evilness of the creation of these eggs, a pirate Arr! And he's screaming an outrageous sound. It isn't just like I'm about to. It's calamity. And he's covered in yolk, and he's just his hand comes out of his belt pouch, and he's holding fistfuls of cookies. They turned me coins into cookies. They turned me coins into cookies. He's just crying and I mean, a pirate's precious booty of gold turned into cookies. What more
type of cookies are they?
Are they like ginger snaps, or are they them chocolate sandwich cookies?
They're butter cookies.
They're what?
Butter cookies.
Butter.
Oh, well, at least it's not oatmeal raisin.
You know, oatmeal raisin really would be evil. That is the true evil of the world. Unless it's oatmeal raisin chocolate chip.
Wails of despair and rage come from other pirates in the crowd who find that their coins are now butter cookies. Everybody make me a roll. Roll your dice.
But I need an oven to cook the roll. Oh,
I'm getting a spray bottle for you. You're bad.
My brain heard it and I could not help myself.
Bad. Bonk. Go to your corner.
I'm rewarded by the dice gods for my bad pun.
Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled another 6.
Alrighty. Curly, what did you roll?
A 6.
Woo. 6. What did you roll?
6.
Wow. Sparks, what did you roll?
2.
Everybody but Sparks notices that your belt pouch of coins is no longer jingling.
Oh boy. He took my offertory money and turned it to cookies. Oh, my brethren.
You don't know? You haven't checked?
But I rolled a 6.
Yes, you just realized that your coin pouch is not jingling. Now you have to... Are you going to check, or are you going to assume?
Well, of course I'll check then, but, you know...
Rudiger's cookies.
They took the offertory and turned it into cookies. They turned our offertory, our ill-begotten, well-begotten, pirated gains, 10% of which is given to the Church of the Storm God, you know, everything faithful, you know, I promise I'll do good by you lads, I'll make sure there's plenty of booze, I mean, offertory wine in my little chapel, which is really just me bunk, but they took all of that and turned them into cookies. I think we need to follow that egg that had that little flying Nisslin thing, and we need to figure out where it's going, because if we figure out where it's going, we might be able to find the person behind all this, and I might be able to take their face and put them so far down the sandy beach that they end up finding water. Who's with me?
Diggs has already loaded the crossbow and was like, alright, let's go.
Do we get to press gang any other pirates we rescue?
Can I take the guy with the ruffled shirt that I like wiped myself on and be like, "Hark, I need you. You out in front like a shield. Protect your god."
Eh?
No, the one that was on the ground that I like ripped his shirt off hockey style and like wiped myself down with it.
Is that your new boyfriend?
He just looks at you. Hey, I only work for gold. You got any gold to pay me?
How about I take the golden smile of we children, the ones that you might have in the future if you catch me, and give you that instead? Because I got egg on my face.
6 children and 4 ports. I'm good, thank you.
let's just go and get this big flying egg.
Curly is furiously, like, flicking the egg off with his hat. Both hands, because he's a dwarf, so he needs both hands to hold his hat.
I'm just gonna set myself on fire to burn the egg off.
Oh gosh, burnt egg is worse than...
Oh. And it gets rubbery, and oh. It gets rubbery, and then it gets kind of, like, silvery on the edges. Like, okay, yeah, so I'm running after, like, Seeks is with me. I'm, like, booking it after, you know, Eggy McGee there with the Nistling in its clutches. I'm just booking it at this point. I am ready to, like, lightning zap directly at the egg to try and figure out where it's going.
Hey, Sparks! You and Curly are being left behind by Seeks, and Curly, you are a dwarf. You're not noted for your sprinting capabilities, although you have really high endurance run. And Sparks, you're 2 feet tall. You have short legs,
Can I go back and get Sparks and, like, prop her on my shoulders?
You can do that.
If she wants.
Sparks, do you want to do that?
Was I too high-pitched for my mic again? Yes!
All right, so
totally
on my way, I like swoop down. I swoop down, and I'm like, whoop, boom, and we're like, dun, 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 and I've got Sparks and a parry.
Just watching Sappho with a pillow on her shoulder, just bouncing around to that song was the most funniest thing to me. I'm sorry. I just wanted to point that out. It was just funny just watching her just bounce around like a happy person.
Okay, so you guys are chasing after the eggs in the sky, but unlike eggs, you cannot run in a straight line because there are zigzagging of streets.
Yep.
So you guys are running through the streets, trying your best to stay in the general direction as you dodge one way and then the next. There's no such thing as straight streets in a pirate town because buildings are just built haphazardly and streets just meander around through whatever gaps there are.
I'm gonna try and snap an egg since I'm not running. I'm just on top of Boone's shoulders.
Okay, they're out of your range.
Okay.
Because they're flying straight, and you have to do the zigzag, so they're gaining distance away from you, while you guys are. Plus, they can fly faster. You guys are running good, though. Curly, how about you? How you doing back there?
Oh, he's rough, but he's trudging along. He's got his hat back on, even if it's still got a little eggy on it.
Alrighty.
We really need to buy Curly some roller skates.
He's trying his best to run faster, but he's just kicking his legs out to the side to try and get some
Imagine
speed.
Curly and Seeks with roller skates.
Roller skates.
Oh wait, no, just give Seeks roller skates, put Curly on his shoulder. We have a shoulder-mounted pyro with a kobold turret on the bottom. Just shove him down the street at Mach speed.
We need to find him a wagon. You know, a little red painted wagon, and then just like.
Seeks is 3 feet tall. Curly is 4 feet tall. So this is going good. This is going good.
Oh, so never mind. Okay, so swap that. I'll be.
Oh, we are a raggedy bunch. Oh.
You invited me here. You know what you were bringing.
Yes, I did.
Just to give everybody a quick description, Bones is 6 feet tall, Curly is 4 feet tall, Seeks is 3 feet tall, and Sparks is 2 feet tall. There we go.
Just
That's
like the pictures on the screen.
Array of our...
The pictures on the screen, by the way, were provided by Hero Forge, and they are used with creative license. So, yeah, that's the basically how tall everybody is in comparison to each other. And Sparks is riding on Bones' shoulder like a, well, not like a parrot, but...
like a boss. Probably like a boss.
Do-do-do!
Alrighty,
just
so
have Seeks join in.
you guys are running
Seeks
along
is
and
on the other
everybody
shoulder.
roll
You've got
your
like
dice.
Sparks and
Everybody,
Seeks.
roll
It's like,
your dice.
let's go.
Yes, exactly. Onward, my glorious steed.
Alrighty,
For the storm
Bones,
god!
what did you roll?
I'm sorry that we're so chaotic. I apologize. I get extra gremlin-y when I get these characters. It's just my nature.
That's fine, that's fine. Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
A what?
A 3.
3. Curly, what did you roll?
Let's see. 4.
Seeks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
And what did you roll, Sparks?
I got a 6.
And a
Sorry, I
6.
mixed up names again.
I know. I'm like, my name is so unlike everybody else's, and still, every single time you say Seeks or Sparks, I'm like, is that my character?
The night air suddenly fills with a scent of jam. Strawberry jam. You see
It's a
nothing
good
in
jam.
the street. Suddenly, a thick tendril of strawberry jam swings down from a rooftop and slaps Bones, because they had the lowest roll.
Because of
with
course.
sticky sweetness as it lands on the ground. A living ooze of strawberry jam flows down its own tendril until all of it rests on the ground, spoiling for a fight.
My robes! What's worse than egg? What could possibly be worse than eggs? Jam! Jam sticks everywhere! I'm gonna have to scrub! Do you have any idea? I just wanted flapjacks and a lady friend. I didn't want to get jam.
Well, we're not getting any of those today. I'm
We
sorry.
were gonna play
We're
canasta all night long because I'm a cleric. Oh, we'll maybe read some poetry together.
And I was gonna see what stuff I can hunt. We don't get what we want. It's fine. Just suck it up and deal with it.
Now that you've been attuned to evil, and now that you're close to the ooze, you get a feeling of a little bit of evil coming off of it. It's not very strong, but there's a seed of evil within this jam.
So can I
Smite
just
makes
ready?
right. Smite makes right.
Can I just ready myself and like blast it? You know, lightning strike, like calling down the ire. First you egged me, then you got my cassock all gross and runny, and now you think that a bit of refined sugar is gonna somehow make me more pleasant. Oh, I will make it my mission in life to make you scorch the earth upon which you ooze.
Okay, Bones is getting ready to attack. Curly, what are you doing?
Okay. Is this jam that has seeds in it? Or is it seedless jam? Because that makes it much easier to find the single seed of evil within this jam.
There are
We'll stop.
seeds, plural. You can't tell which. Well, there's so many that trying to find the evil seed is, you know. It's
Well, the
true
rest of
jam
this
made from
campaign
true
to be
strawberries or are
each of them
seeds in
trying
it.
to pull out each single seed.
Okay, so that's what you're planning to. You're trying to find.
No,
the seed of
I'm
evil.
kidding.
Okay,
But
okay.
Curly is gonna try and go up and. Is this something that he could just wind up and punch, or is this something that that I should take more thought with?
I mean,
Well,
it is a big
considering
giant
his
ooze of
nature,
jam.
if he punched in and managed to punch out the seed of evil, you think that'd probably be a good plan.
Let's go for it. He's trying to punch the seed of evil out of this strawberry
Before
jam.
or after Bones lightning strikes the jam?
Okay, Sneaks, what do you try to do?
Like after.
Guess we're gonna try and shoot the tentacle.
Okay, you're gonna try to shoot that tendril.
Yeah.
All right. And Sparks, what do you intend to do?
I'm going to set it on fire. Sugar can't squirm when it's been brulee.
I shall help you in
Okay.
your holy intended
can we-
conflagration.
Can we plan the order a little bit so that like all the lightning hits and then the the bruleeing happens and then Curly will go in and punch it once it's been bruleed, so there's like a hard sugar like section that he can punch into.
Ah, that would have been
And
great
that
if
would
I
be
had
smart.
rolled a 1.
Zeke, do you want to go with this new battle plan? Zeke's the Nisling?
Let's do the battle.
Do you want to like shoot after the spells go off so that it can be crystalline and you do more damage?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be sick.
All right, so we're gonna roll this in order. Bones and Sparks. I'm gonna have you both roll at the same time because you're both doing spells.
Ah, okay.
I got me a 5. A 5 of holy fury.
I got a 1.
You got a 1?
And Sparks.
Oh no.
I got a 1.
Well, I got a 5. Well, so you like went to throw your spell and you accidentally like went one way too far or the other, and you're like, whoa!
The clap of thunder startled me, and I aimed up too high.
And I
Okay,
I
as
had
the
to
lightning
catch her.
goes off, and Sparks is about to cast their spell, you know, the sound, the flash, you know, the lightning flash and the little thunder spooks you a little bit, and you accidentally flame yourself again, burning off more of the egg. So you got a little more singe to your clothing now. And Bones, your lightning strikes the jam, and it breaks into 2 smaller ones.
Which one still feels like evil? Which one feels like evil?
They both do.
Come on. Okay.
Oh, no.
They split into 2.
So does that mean that the seeds of evil also split into 2?
Yes.
It turns out that it wasn't a seed of evil as much as a cordial, gooey center of evil.
Somebody give me some flapjacks so we can spread this evil around.
A caramel filling of evil.
We can feed it to our enemies.
Oh, dang.
I mean, you are what you eat, so if you eat an evil caramel center, do you become an evil caramel center yourself?
You gain the evil caramel center, you become the evil.
Or can the mortal digestive system break evil down into carbohydrates or something?
So does this mean if Sparks eats it, then Sparks has an exoskeletal creme brulee?
What food group does evil fall into?
I don't know if it would be fiber, but I think refined sugars turn into carbohydrates.
I got a question for you. I got a question for all you chefs out there. What food group does that edible gold foil that you put on those really super expensive fancy cakes, what food group does that fall under?
From what I know, it's less of like edible, as in your body's gonna break it down, and more like you can just poop it out, okay?
Yeah, you don't actually absorb necessarily.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be gold. Okay, so it is kind of like fiber, because you can't really digest fiber either.
So does that make it a green?
It's like...
No, you can't digest edible metals like that, like edible gold. You can't, as far as I know, you can't digest it. It just goes right through. So it's not a food. It's the legitimate, like it is conspicuous consumption to the most conspicuous degree. That's what it is. Like, cause
okay,
like
so
you could have put that on a Christmas card to your grandma or something. Come on, man.
Zeke's is going after a shiny.
Okay. So now, you now have 2, though slightly smaller, oozes spoiling for a fight. Now, everybody roll your dice.
Oh boy.
Haha!
Okay.
I didn't do too bad. Well, we never know.
All right. So we'll start with Sparks. What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
A tendril whisked that over your head. You managed to duck. Great roll.
Well, I was still on fire, so.
Well, you know, a tendril came flying at you, and you went and bent down to pat out some of the flames that were down lower, and it went flying right over you. Okay. Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5, and a tendril came flying at you, but you neatly sidestepped it. Probably the one that nearly hit Sparks. But
So I
Sparks
basically
was
just
bent
like
over.
sidestep both of us because Sparks is still on my shoulder, I believe.
Yeah.
Which means that I'm also
Well, there
probably
you go.
patting Sparks down
Fine.
as well. To be like, watch the cassock, watch the cassock. There we go. Go. Fire at the enemies, not at
Yeah,
yourself.
you're probably dancing
like, come
around,
on.
beating out the flames, and just both tendrils just. Kurt, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, and your tendril rolled a 5. Tendril wraps around. Roll me a dice to find out what it wraps around.
2.
2. Wraps around your left arm with a slap. So it doesn't. So it gives you a resounding smack. Actually, pretty hurt. And now it's sticky and stuck to you, and it's trying to pull you into the ooze.
Oh no.
Hey, Emily, where does the general keep his armies at nighttime?
Where?
In his jammies!
Boo!
We all get put in pun jail.
If you want us to stop punning, please continue to donate. We're actually almost at our goal of 250 for this stream. We have $25 to go before we reach our 250 fundraising goal. So if you know anybody who wants to donate to this incredibly wonderful, awesome charity, please shout out about us. Please let them know, donations of any size are welcome. We are $25 away from getting to $250 donations worth just in the Usurper King streams, and then I believe we've actually hit beyond. So last stream that we had for this, we hit the 5,000 goal, and so we've already surpassed that to 6,005. So now our new goal is 6,500 because we have so far during this One Up Gaming Festival raised $6,204.80 towards the Starlight Children's Foundation. Our next goal for the Starlight Children's Foundation in entirety is $6,500. So we are just under $300 away from our next stretch goal. It would be great if we could help them reach at least a little bit of it this stream. I'll be content with reaching that 250. And also, just so that everybody knows, my publisher has stepped in to say that for every $100 raised, they will send the entire Blade and Banter game catalog to children's charities and children's hospitals in our local area. So thank you to Vreda Media Inc., otherwise known as Vreda Literary and Blade and Banter, for stepping up and making some awesome little game bundles for kids who, quite frankly, need a reason to smile. So that is my pitch right now. We're $25 away. We can do this. We are here until 4. So we're just doing a few hours, and we're in a couple of minutes going to take a bit of a break. And for that bit of a break, we've got a couple of fun things that we could do together while I give all of these wonderful role players and Dazz a couple of minutes to just kind of chillax for a bit. All right, Dazz. Sorry, take it away.
Okay. Wait, we're on a break?
No, not yet.
Not yet. We've got a couple minutes.
okay.
We've got 9 minutes
right.
before we're going to take a little bit of a break. And thank you so much, Hexdrew,
Alrighty.
for that follow. It is appreciated. Welcome to the Usurper Kings family, otherwise known as the Beautiful Machines.
Alrighty, so how are you guys going to fight back?
Oh,
what is your next moves that you want to do that we're gonna then roll for? Starting with Bones.
Well, seeing as how I hit them with lightning and they just multiplied, I'm wondering if, you know, if I hit them again with lightning, are they going to multiply again? Or is it kind of like they can do that trick once and then not anymore? Otherwise, I'm looking to see whether or not we even need to continue fighting them and whether we can just kind of continue to run after the Nistling who got taken away by the egg. Because we're still going after that guy, so I don't want to lose him. So, you know, we must be on the right path if this thing is trying to block our way. What if we run for it? What if we go and try and, you know, continue our main goal of rescuing that Nistling, you know, or following the egg to, you know, where it is that we think the mage who is controlling all this is.
Currently, you
suggesting
currently are
using common sense?
I am a cleric of the
currently you are
storm god.
currently
It
in the
happens
grasp
every
of
once
a
in a while.
tendril being pulled towards
Yeah.
a jam. So you might not be paying that much attention to Bones' contemplation over there. What do you plan to do?
Curly he got his left arm, so his right is still free. So he
Yep.
is just wailing on the tendril. Like, looks like he's punching himself. But he's punching in the tendril to try and break it up around his arm.
Okay.
So wait,
Sparks.
I can see that Curly's still stuck, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not going to leave a buddy behind. Like, that's not Bones. You know, also Curly is a stout fighter, and we're probably going to need him. And if all of this is food related, then Curly the chef is clearly the best one to have around. So before Bones books it to, like, follow the other guys, Bones is, of course, going to try and, like... But what's Bones going to do? Like, all Bones can do is shoot lightning. So I guess Bones would just be like, "Oi, Curly, want me to blast him? I think it might work, but I'm not too sure there, mate." Like...
Bones is a pirate and well versed in the art of fisticuffs.
But it's sticky. It's sticky, icky, and like if Curly hit it and then ended up getting trapped in it, why would Bones want to hit it and get trapped in it himself?
Okay,
What's the
so
advantage?
Because
according to Bones, Bones watched Curly hit the thing, and then the thing wrapped around Curly. So
no, the thing shot out a tendril and grabbed Curly.
Before or after Curly hit it, though, like, what did Bones actually see?
Before. Curly hasn't had a chance to hit it yet. Because the plan went awry when Sparks scorched themselves. And it didn't crystallize the thing. And when the lightning hit it, it split into two. And then Sparks scorched himself instead. They got startled by the lightning. And the tendril shot out and grabbed Curly. From the new jam that appeared.
Curly,
other
want me to
path,
blast
the new
it? Or should I find a rock to throw at it, mate?
Sparks! Are you muted? What do you plan to do?
Well, the children just got back from gymnastics. I'm currently trying to keep myself from being doxxed.
I'm back from my shiny hunt.
Yay!
Okay.
Did you catch anything?
So, there is a jammy tendril around Curly's left arm trying to drag them into one of the two jams.
I set it on fire. I roll another one.
Oh, good God.
I'm trying to shoot it off.
I also
so
rolled a
stop
1.
dragging her.
Really good at this.
I'll roll for my shot thing if you want me to do that.
Yeah, that'll be coming up. Yes, you can roll.
Save
the
us,
die.
Seeds.
Which one of the two
Save
you choose.
us!
The one holding Curly or the other one?
The one holding Curly.
Alrighty. So, Bones rolled a 1, right? Bones rolled a 1, and Sparks rolled a 1.
So we basically like
Sparks
fell
has
together or
successfully
something.
scorched Bones.
Ah!
Bones, roll a dice to see where the fire hit you.
I mean, presumably on the head, right?
I rolled a 6. Is that good or is that bad?
Your shoulder that Sparks is sitting on is now on fire.
I pat it out.
I scoot over a little bit.
Yeah. He's like, rub the, get the fire out. Because remember, Sparks is still on his shoulder. So he's like, oh. You might get that for me, dear. Help. Before it goes through all the leather.
Okay, Curly and Seeks, please make me a roll.
Okay.
Let's see. 5.
6.
You both manage to hit the tendril holding Curly, and Seeks, the tendril suddenly just dissolves away, and all that jam just turns into a puddle on the ground as your arrow has pinned something dark to the dirt.
It's the caramel center of evil!
Alright, time to murder it.
Let's murder. Should I step on it? Shall I step on the caramel center of evil?
Just as a technical note, you are a cleric, and you are a cleric of the storm god, so you would probably have a flask of holy seawater that you could pour on something evil and.
Can I one-handed jiggle my belt to try and get it while I'm holding on to Sparks and making sure she doesn't burn to death on my shoulder?
That would require a dice roll.
Oh. I got a 5.
You successfully managed to grab your flask, and the remaining jam shoots out a tendril at. Everybody roll a dice.
Literally the only thing I have is a flask. Gosh. My dinosaur pencil case.
Yay!
Roll a 5.
Okay, Bones, what did you roll?
Hold on. A 2.
A 2.
And with
Curly, what did you roll?
4.
Seeks, what did you roll?
5.
Sparks, what did you roll?
1. That dice is in jail.
Oh.
A tendril shoots out from the remaining jam, strikes Sparks. Sparks, you need to make another roll.
And this is where we're going to pause the game for a couple of minutes. We're going to give our players here a couple minutes break, just a few minutes break, just to talk about the reason we're all here today. So remember that for right now, we are in the middle of a pirate city, tracking down a flying egg who has kidnapped a Nistling, which is a flying kobold, and we're fighting Strawberry Jam. So if you want to find out what happens to Sparks when she gets slathered in strawberries like Winnie the Pooh and the best breakfast of his life, keep listening as we go. And for now, I am going to tell you. So I got, guys, take 5. The rest of you take 5. Let us talk about the wonderful things that Starlight Children's Foundation can do. So when you play Kids Win, Starlight delivers happiness to seriously ill kids and their families at more than 500 children's hospitals and healthcare facilities across the U.S. Starlight programs include Starlight Gaming, virtual reality, better hospital gowns, toys, books, and arts and crafts. They can turn a hospitalized kid's feelings of being overwhelmed and stressed out into hours of fun by providing them with the best entertainment, education, and one-of-a-kind experiences. Because a hospitalized kid is still a kid. You know, even something like having a hospital gown with your favorite comic book hero on it, or unicorns and fun things, even that can make a kid kind of smile and perk up a bit. And when a kid perks up a bit in the hospital, it gives their body a better chance to be able to heal. You know, it really does. Mindset means everything. And so today what we've got in the current campaign, this is the rewards that I've set up for the Coco Craze version of this. For $10, you can send a Happy Grandma toy, and that gives happiness to a hospitalized kid by sending them a custom holiday card and toy that will deliver the magic of the holidays right to their bedside. You literally get to send a kid a Christmas present, and you can write your own little custom note on that and make them feel heard and seen, and just have them help and enjoy their, you know, enjoy what they can. You know, nobody wants to see a kid in the hospital bed. You know, you can fund a Starlight Better hospital gown, and your donation can provide a comfy and cozy Nintendo-themed Starlight hospital gown. How fun would it be to be wearing Princess Peach and going into battle with Link and Zelda, you know, against whatever illness that this kid is dealing with? You know, that would be epically fun. That's $40, gets a hospital gown to a kid.
Do it.
Yeah, do it. And you've also got toys, books, and arts and crafts for a hospital. So for a $50 donation, you can help ship an entire pallet of toys, books, and arts and crafts to a hospital. This is a fantastic thing. You know, it is going to make sure that as many kids as possible actually get some reasons to smile. And I, for one, think that that is epic. The Starlight Children's Foundation, just if you're looking into kind of figuring out more about them, you can reach their website at starlight.org. Here we go. Starlight.org. That has more information on the charity, including how they spend their money. And as somebody who used to work in the nonprofit and human rights charity field for quite a significant amount of years, the first thing I do when I look at whether or not to support a charity is I look to see how they spend their money. And I can... Hello, Conquest Publishings. How are you doing? We are fundraising today, my friend. We are playing TTRPGs to fundraise for kids. You can go to Tiltify and donate. But the first thing, there's the donation link to for those who want to look at it. You know, the first thing I really do is look at how they're spending their money. I look and see how much overhead they actually have before the money actually gets to the cause itself. And I was very careful when I looked at Starlight Children's Foundation to see how their money is actually being used. And I am incredibly glad to be able to run my little part of this festival to raise funds for Starlight after having looked at that impact. So definitely a really cool thing. There is a Starlight Foundation in Canada. It's doing a lot of the same work, but it's not affiliated with Starlight Children's Foundation that we're giving to today. Starlight Children's Foundation is helping American kids. If you want to get involved with helping Canadian kids, there is a Starlight Canada. It's just different that you can get involved with as well, but you know, you're helping kids, so that is the main thing here. And if we, you know, get as much to donate as possible, then it's really just going to create joy. It is going to help them relieve some of that stress that can really prevent healing and, you know, the fear of being a kid and not knowing what's happening in what can be a scary place, but we're making it a little bit friendlier. So you can also provide a hero wagon, you know, by helping pediatric patients leave their hospital room and go for a walk or a ride. You know, they could have a little wagon ride and things like that. Like, how fun is that? And then you can also do things like deliver toys. So we are $25 away from our goal of raising $250 in this stream, and then the Starlight Children's Foundation entire campaign that the One Up Gaming Festival has committed to, we are at $6,204.80 of a $6,500 goal. We are less than $300 away from reaching $6,500 for the Starlight Children's Foundation. So, aww, Conquest sends them custom coloring pages. That is epic. I love it. That is fantastic. So I'm just giving my players a couple more minutes to have a break because these guys have been rock stars to be able to join me on this crazy idea of playing TTRPGs for everybody. I know my usual people are like, Salvo, where's your books? Like, what are you, where are your novels? Like, what happened?
The novels can wait. We got charity.
Yeah, we got charity. We got charity. And if you want to watch us play Coco Craze, which was a game of my own design based on my Judge of Mystics novel characters like Charisma, Liam, Astrea, and more, then you can watch the VOD of our game that happened on Saturday night. It was so much fun. It was absolute chaos. It was just incredibly fun. It was also DM'd by the amazing Dazzlikat, who is the...
I will have my Coco.
Oh, yeah. Who is the author of Cutthroat, Grueling Jail, and Cutthroat Haunting on Red Hill. Both of those available on DriveThruRPG. Blade and Banter is available on DriveThruRPG. You can follow Blade and Banter there, and Coco Craze that we played on Saturday night will be available on DriveThru before Christmas. So before Christmas, you'll also have Coco Craze on there as well, both in digital and in print. Hello, Darth Torlin.
Somebody send that man to the corner. Eat his puns. No, can't have that here.
Puns. I love it. I love it. And just one final note before we get back to things in 2 minutes' time. If you want to help or hinder our wonderful ragtag group of pirates trying to figure out what's going on with flying eggs and attacking jam jellies, when you donate to this cause today, you will be able to choose whether or not you want to help us players or whether you want to help the GM, aka Dazz, make our lives in-game a little more difficult. So you can absolutely do either as a way to just kind of build in and have even a little bit more fun and a little bit more chaos.
This is another reason why I'm glad that I don't have my other group here that I usually DM with, because I know good and well that group of like 10 people would all give the GM dice for specifically me.
It's so true. Well, that happened. That happened on Saturday. You guys have to watch the highlights.
Yeah. Thanks, Noah. Me.
Yeah, we had Noah, one of our friends who's
evil
on here a
man.
lot. He was like, I'm donating money just to make Mope's life harder. It was
evil individual of a man, you.
It was evil and fun at the same time. It was awesome. I'll take it. I'll take that to help sick kids. Absolutely, 100% of the time.
It's for the charity, Mope.
It's for the charity, Mope. It's for the charity.
I know. That's why I'm not making such a big fuss out of it. I'm sitting over. It's like,
all right.
like I live to serve.
Oh, good fun, good fun. All right, so we are going to get going in another minute or two here. We're just going to get going in another minute. We're kind of going to clear our throats. I'm going to get a drink. Well, it's my water bottle, and it's right here. I'm going to have a little sip of water, and then we're going to keep going. Also, I want to say thank you to Norse Foundry for the music. Today we have been listening to the Maiden Voyage album from Norse Foundry. It is pirate-themed music that is royalty-free, and if you have a company with less than 10 employees or less than 10 in your group, then it is completely commercially viable with attribution. So there is a royalty-free attribution license that you can use for Norse Foundry. Norse Foundry is amazing. They are a game company. They create lots of die and lots of other things to help TTRPGs be even more fun. And they also produce music. And they are the #1 music group that I play whenever I stream. So thank you so much to Norse Foundry. It's not sponsored, but I wanted to shout them out and say thank you very much for providing such awesome, wonderful, dramatic music to help us finish this awesome, wonderful, dramatic game where Bones the Storm Cleric is attempting to get free of all the sticky ickiness that has ruined his clean laundry, and trust me, those cassocks don't clean themselves. While Sparks is on fire, Seeks is swooping in, and Curly has been oozed by strawberry jam. other than making a few biscuits and grabbing some clotted cream to have on top, I'm like, you know, you could do a couple of scones and, you know, some of the jam and clotted cream. That's basically where I'm at right now. I might have to go make some after this. But I'm going to take 1 minute and I'm going to let Dazz come swooping back in. Fill us all in with a TLDR of what's happened so far, and then we are going to continue on our way to finish Sweet Dreams, which is a Pangoria one-shot you can play and stick around to the end of this one-shot, and I will release the link so that you can play this game yourself. Go for it, Daz. Give us that TLDR.
Alrighty, I was waiting for you to say that you said we had another minute. So, the story thus far. Curly was attacked by one of the two jams that had split. We started off with one jam. Bones hit it with their lightning, the ire of their god, and the jam split into two. A tendril grabbed Curly, but Seeks shot into them, into that tendril with their trusty little hand crossbow that they're carrying, knocked out the seed of evil, dissolving the ooze back into just normal jelly smeared all over the ground. They're about to go, Bones and them are about to go stomp on that, while another tendril shot out and grabbed Sparks, who rolled a 4 on their 6-sided dice. Are we ready to dive back in? Is everybody ready?
Let me at him, let me at him.
I got Sparks on my shoulder. I'm ready to go. Oh yeah, and hold on. I've got Sparks on one shoulder. And Seeks on the other. Seeks is a bobblehead Mandalorian.
Alrighty. Magpie, are you ready?
Yes!
Got the magic to go. Alright, here we go. Now then. Your roll of 4. The tendril grabs you and is pulling you, because you're so small, just pulls you off your feet. And you're in the air, suspended. But it's a slow tendril. It's just slowly pulling you in. So you are not all the way engulfed in this great oozing jelly.
Can I grab her?
But you're on your way there.
She was literally on my shoulder. So can I be like...
This will be a roll when everybody does what they're going to do. So yes, Bones has decided they're gonna roll to grab Sparks. Curly and Seeks, what are you going to do?
Seeks is getting a shiny.
We said tendrils reaching out. He's going for punches. What do we expect? It's Curly. He's gonna
Alright,
assault that
Curly's
tendril.
going to punch it. And Sparks, what do you plan to do while you're in the air?
I'm gonna make myself grabbable by Bones specifically.
Okay.
I got you!
Everybody
I got you, Sparks!
roll.
I rolled a 5, and I got you! And obviously I'm not going to use lightning.
I rolled a 5 too!
Sweet! Team Spark and Bone!
So, Sparks reaches back towards Bones with this desperate outreaching of their little arms. Bones grabs those arms. Heave! It is now tug of war between the jam and Bones.
I'm back.
Curly, what did you roll?
Sorry, I'm
A
back.
2.
A 2. And Seeks, what did you roll?
Oh, I didn't have a chance to roll yet because I'm gonna have Seeks try and shoot the tentacle that's trying to grab her so I could just snap it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Question, what's a pirate's favorite type of music? Answer.
I rolled a 5.
Roman bass.
I'm gonna throw Darth at the jelly.
Alrighty, Curly goes to punch the tendril and misses. Just barely misses, you know, because of the flaying, the tug of war thing. And Seeks shoots the tendril again, neatly cutting it so it snaps back. But then there is a quivering within the main jelly, and another tendril is formed, ready to strike again.
With the snapback,
The love of everything.
like, woof. Sparks is like, woof. You know, I'm still.
Yes, with the
pulling
snap,
her, so I'm like, "Ugh," you know.
the tug of war going on. Bones, you managed to stumble back a little bit. Sparks has been let loose, and both of you roll your die. Sparks and Bones.
One.
3.
Bones does stumble back, but manages to keep their balance, losing a little bit of their grip on Sparks, who is just flung forward. But the effort, the force of Bones pulling, so they're flying in back onto Bones, and they're all covered in goo. Sparks is now sticky jellied to the chest of Bones. Smack.
Oh, little bit like a baby carrier, I guess.
It's fine. I can aim great from here.
I'm hands-free! Let's go! Okay, so really you've strapped the fire mage to the thunder cleric. And now both of them have their hands free. Both of us are just gonna be like, yeah!
Sparks, choose which side your face is, because you're,
well, I was pulling
belly
like
to chest. So which side is your face facing? Are you facing to Bones' left or Bones' right?
But wait a minute. Wait.
I'm
Sparks
facing
was on my
towards
shoulder
Bones'
though.
good side.
Like Sparks was on my shoulder, was tugged this way, and then I pulled her directly back. So why is she suddenly turned?
Because of the motion that was going on.
The motion was me pulling both of her arms
Because you
straight
rolled
back.
Special to the side. I need to be upside down.
Because you rolled the 3 and Sparks rolled a 1.
Now I do it.
So there was a lot of turning and twisting in the air. Because there was not a perfect roll. There was bad roll. Bad roll. So something bad had to happen.
Boo.
The dice have spoken. So, Bones, what is the good side of Bones?
Bones is sinister.
Sparks says their face is turned to the good side of Bones.
Okay, so Bones is lefty. Bones is a lefty. He's sinister, so I'll Bones will angle now so that left shoulder's out, so Sparks has a better field of vision, and because Bones can still pew pew with both hands and stuff like that. So yeah, totally strafing to the left.
Alrighty. To the left it is.
To the left. To the left.
Alrighty.
To the left. 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 To the.
Now then, you still have this ooze, and it's attacking again. Everybody, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
Are you gonna fight? Are you gonna use a utility? What are you going to do?
Remind me what the utility is again. Sorry.
The utility is for the mages have utility spells. The utility for a melee character would be if you're gonna do something else that is not combat.
My utility is healing, and none of us are wounded enough yet for a healing spell to do any good. So, I'm Bones, and now I've got a miniature fire mage strapped to my chest. I'm pretty much like a giant cannon. So I'm angling both of us. So, is Curly still in the clutches of the ooze?
No, that ooze was
Yeah,
destroyed.
okay. So, I'm
But the seed is still pinned to the ground beneath Seek's little crossbow bolt down in the street from the previous ooze.
I'm gonna go try and smash that dang seed.
Okay.
Bones is
Bones was on the way to pour their holy seawater on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bones is gonna be gonna basically toss the holy seawater, so that before Seek smashes it, he douses it in holy salty water, and then he's just gonna, the first chance he gets, he's just gonna obliterate. More lightning. Kablam. Like, let's go.
Alrighty, so Bones is gonna try to douse the seed with the seawater, holy seawater. Seeks, you are going to go and smash that seed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Curly, what are you going to do? There is still the one ooze left with a tendril wavering in the air, ready to attack.
How big is that ooze?
It is now half the size of what the original one was, because it broke into two halves.
I should clarify so you know why I am asking, because it'll make answering easier. My intention is to have Curly run into the center of the ooze and then go 8 feet tall to blow it up into a million pieces. Is that feasible, or is that a horrible, horrible idea?
That is feasible.
Dude.
Let's go for it.
Let's go. Let's
Sparks, what do you want to do?
Lord.
Good question.
And just
I don't want to like.
I am angling so Sparks can see. So you have vision of everything. I'm like making sure.
I guess I'll hit that other one in case the Curly doesn't manage to get the KO. Or I guess I'll hold my action. I'll hold my action to hit the dark seed.
Or whatever. You're holding your action to see what develops.
Yes.
All right. So everybody but Sparks make a roll. And we will start with Curly.
5.
Curly goes running, makes a dive into the ooze because it's short but really wide. So you dive into it and land in a crouch because you want to be totally engulfed in it, and to make sure, and then you go big, and the ooze grows and stretches, and then there is a pop, and everybody is splashed with jam, and they're wriggling on Curly's left arm is a dark seed, along with other normal-looking strawberry-colored seeds.
Alright. I'm gonna fight everything in my power to pick that up and eat it. Continue.
Okay, you see this as Bones. What did you roll?
I rolled a 5. Pump up the jam.
I rolled a 4. Sorry.
You rolled a 4. Okay, so Bones successfully splashed the seed, and Seeks rolled a 4, which was plenty enough because it rolled horrible, and shattered that seed. As soon as you stomp on it, it just turns into dirt. And the little black wisp goes, that fades away into nothing.
I am going to find the person who made all these jams, and I'm going to scooch him good. Because
Sparks, there is a dark seed stuck to Curly's arm, but the ooze is destroyed.
Behalf will know our wrath.
Kill the seed, Sparks. Curly, toss it over.
Curly is completely sticky. Anything Curly now touches is stuck. It's like
permanent sticky condition. Got it.
Wait, I have ash for this. I'm going to dump ash without asking all over Curly so that all the sticky is on the ash and nothing can get stuck to it.
Yeah, he's just gonna rub it in.
So Curly goes from they're now an ashen gray dwarf. Everything is ashen gray. There is still the lump where the dark seed is. So what are you gonna do about the dark seed stuck to Curly's arm?
Now that he's
Curly, you now
covered
have ash all over you.
Can he get it, like, pull it off his skin and like hold it out for people to take.
It's like when you put a layer of Elmer's glue on your skin and you just rub really just
yank it off.
All right, so you pull off the seed, and now it's dangling on your fingers, and you open your hand like that, and it's now stuck to one finger dangling, but it's dangling now.
I dare you to lick it.
At least let me douse it in more holy water before you lick it. The last thing I need is for an 8-foot-tall curly to go rampaging around like breakfast food in the middle of the pirate cove.
We just make him drink some.
Ooh! If you put the seed in your mouth and I give you a shot of my holy seawater, I wonder if the swishing effect will cleanse the evil out of the seed and then you could give it a taste.
You know when you take a pill and you drink water with it? What if you
Well, if you really want to find out, you can put the seed in your mouth and take a swig of that holy seawater.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
Oh, what else are we
And you
gonna
are big,
do?
so-
Wait, it's seawater, so you shouldn't swallow it. You should put the seed in your mouth and then gargle.
Gargle the seawater, spit it out.
It's like if you have strep throat.
We're ready for you.
Is this what you guys are planning to do?
Absolutely. Mrs. Bones is like, well, I suppose if you gargle the seawater and then spit it out, because, you know, I wonder what it would taste like. Like, will it be like a caramel, or will it be more like strawberries, or will it just taste like grit?
Why do we want to eat the demonic seed thingy?
Here's the thing. Carly's whole backstory is he discovered spices and he's so enthralled by spices that's why he travels around and stuff. So like, he would be curious what this new strange potential spice could taste like.
I mean,
Like
maybe
Gordon
if we
Ramsay,
enlarge in
British
strawberry
man
seeds, it
discovers
could be a new
food.
thing. Like,
Evil
Alrighty,
spiced
so
cappuccinos.
make your rolls, Curly and Bones. Make
Oh,
your
man.
rolls.
I rolled a 3.
6.
Can't be good.
I rolled a 6.
Alright, so Bones is so enthusiastic, runs over there and just, like, plops, just pours the water into Curly's mouth as the seed goes in, and Curly is gargling, and, it's starting, your mouth is starting to, like, shake and tremor because there's something going on in there, like, there's, like, the chemical reaction going on, and there's a little bit of foam starting to come out, and you're trying to hold it in, and all of a sudden, like a volcano, you just go, and as that power leaves, there's this little wispy breath that tries to cling to you. This little dark wisp, and it goes up. It gets in your sinuses, and you know when you drink something and it comes out your nose. That's the feeling you get, as this wisp of darkness that has just been cleansed out. It just filters out your nose, and you got that the water, like milk coming out of your nose or something, and you're left with an aftertaste. You're left with an aftertaste of the deepest, darkest black licorice you have ever tasted, that is as hot as ghost pepper.
Ooh, spicy.
Wait.
man.
We
It
can
is
market
super hot.
this. We can market this. It'll be
But is it good?
it'll be-
Think about it. Is it good? We could get all of the rest of the little
It
seeds.
could be the one toast challenge.
We could make our money back and butter cookies.
Curly, make me a dice roll to see how you react to the super hot licorice flavor. in your mouth. How does your-
I mean, spicy
rolled a
and
one.
licorice. Oh no! No, Curly, no!
Oh man, guys, we forgot he was British.
Oh no! Yeah, but
Curly, you're
But the national
despite
dish
the ash
is
that's
tikka
covering
masala.
you,
Come on!
the bit of your flesh that people can see is starting to turn red and more red, and the burning is so hot you feel like your whole mouth is like you've just swallowed lava, or you just gargled with lava. Your whole mouth is like, woo, and
Embrace the flame early.
and all of a sudden there's sweat starting to pour off Curly, and there's this little bit of steam coming out of each ear, and gasping for air, and it's just like, all he can say is, oh.
Is there anything? Is there? Oh, you guys have the water, right? Curly
is this
gonna...
your fulfillment in life, Curly? Do you feel it in your bones? The spark of life inside of you, the burn that can never be quenched. This is what it is to be alive, and I shake him like, oh, but I only shake like up to his shin.
And as you guys watch, you can see it where the ash and the sticky jelly is turning into like hard candy all over Curly's face, and it's starting to get brittle, and it's starting to crack and crumble and fall off. And Bones, you are pretty sure that whatever is going on might actually be serious damage going on over there.
I'm gonna
So
cast
he's literally like
my
burning from the
utility
inside.
spell that helps you resist mental effects.
I got healing powers. It's all good. Oh, well, I think this has gone a little too far for you and my tastes here. All right, Curly, there. Curly, yeah, can you hear me, Curly? Can you,
Curly is just like...
Say something.
Well, I don't want to get too graphic, so never mind.
Curly is just, it's overwhelming. You're probably
He's
not hearing
struggling.
anyone as you are totally immersed in the feeling of this spicy licorice that
okay,
is just
so clearly
out of
Curly,
control.
so clearly Bones can see that Curly is quite besotted. Like, it's not just a little bit of fun.
A little bit
it's-
distressed, yes.
He's more than a little distressed. Okay, then Bones would be like, oh, for the love. Leave you tasting every spice under the sun in the middle of the danger zones. All right, here you go. And then Bones would use his healing spell, which is a little like...
Roll me a dice.
It's a little jolt of lightning that he like, boops, Curly with.
Oh yeah, there are tears streaming, but they're turning to steam as they roll down his cheeks.
5.
No, you're supposed to put that hand down more along his side and the other hand up here on the left
So I rolled a 5.
left side of his chest.
What did you roll? A 5?
I rolled a 5.
Oh yeah. Suddenly,
Clear.
Suddenly, the heat dissipates from Curly. There's this feeling of comfort and ooze. It's like this cool ocean wave just bashed into you and washed over you and took away all the heat and the flavor. And you are back to normal, Curly.
Hey, I'm not dying.
What did we learn?
And all the sticky...
What'd you see, Curly? Tell me what the afterlife is like.
And all that sticky candy was crystallized and ashen. So now there's gray shards all over the ground surrounding Curly.
Can
you know, Curly, you smell pretty good. You smell like a Werther's original.
Of all the candies in the world, Werther's original?
It seems so fitting. Look at him. Look at Curly. He definitely would
Totally
score
the kind of guy that has a bunch of Werther's originals in his pocket. He just one pouch is entirely Werther's originals. Not even reasons, just Werther's original. Don't know how he got them in Pangorio, but he did. There's just Werther's.
He's the creator here. They just came up with something.
You didn't know, but Curly's last name is Werther's.
He's Curly of the Werther's clan.
Oh great, you guys do realize that since this is a live and recording that's now canon in my world. Curly Werther.
It's just spelled differently for copyright reasons.
Yeah, this is the inspiration for Werther's original. He had divine inspiration from this experience.
His consciousness went to a different dimension, and he saw one of those Werther's originals commercials from the 80s. And he's bringing that back with him from the beyond. You know, not sponsored, Werthers, but, you know, we'll do an entire one-shot for Werthers themed if you want to sponsor us there. But make sure
Early
first you
Werther's
sponsor the
one-shot.
Starlight Children's Foundation. And remember that there is still time. We've got just under an hour left on this stream, and we would love to reach our $250 goal. So please open those wallets, and you too can help Curly have a transcendental experience with molten evil candy. And we've just have $25 left to reach our goal, and I would really love to reach it. So Werthers, if you're listening, please give first to Starlight Children's Foundation.
Werthers, if you're listening.
Someone at Werthers. Clip it at Werthers. Please help the Starlight Children's Foundation.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
But okay, so the first thing that Bones would be doing after making sure that Curly's still alive, and like Bones would be doing the whole like, let me see your eyeballs. Okay, there we go. Okay, like he'd be, you know, checking on Curly for a couple of seconds, and then he'd look down.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah, exactly. And then he would be looking down at all of the candy that kind of sloughed off Curly, and he'd blink a little, and he'd look at it. Anybody got a pouch? We could, you know, dust off the ash or pretend it's some form of candy coating, and then perhaps give it to our enemies.
It's charcoal. It's trendy right now, right?
It's so trendy, you know.
Yeah, detox. It's detoxifying.
We could blend it in a mortar and pestle, and then add it to things and throw it at people across ships. Like, we should harvest this thing. If that's how it affected Curly, it'll drive even a behemoth dead.
Oh man.
Can we collect it?
Well, that was the actual black seed reacting with the holy seawater inside of... Curly was
Inside
the
a
vessel
person.
for this.
Yeah, but I don't know that.
man.
Now I
You
think
never
of it as
know.
maybe we should experiment with the
it could
candy
have
coating.
some divine purpose. Chaos creations. There we go.
Curly
New
gets
from
chaos
Werthers.
magic from this.
Well, no, but chaotic ideas and
Yeah.
spiced concoctions.
He changes his last name to Wonka.
Curly Werthers becomes the spicy alchemist or something. All their alchemy powers are done with candies.
Not sponsored.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, you have lost sight of the eggs.
But we've got potentially demonic candy shards. Is it okay? So Bones, can he sense out and see and like what's going on? If there's any evil presence yet?
All right, time to eat it. Become a candy gut. I'm kidding.
Don't do it yet.
No, there's nothing close enough that you can sense, and that you can't. You don't have like a very far-ranging sense. It has to be pretty close.
Okay, see.
You can tell when something appears before you whether it is evil or not.
Seeks there.
Or
can
evil
you smell,
in your idea. Yeah.
Like, can you smell anything? Can you? Because we're just basically
No,
standing in a
but
street,
Seeks
so
can.
yeah, that's why I asked Seeks if he could smell anything.
The bacon seed. The bacon.
The bacon is stronger.
Our
The
lives
sense of-
might depend on it.
the sense of
Quick.
bacon.
If the
I'm getting
jam
bacon.
has this much power, imagine the bacon strips.
Alrighty, so Seek says they are going to follow the scent of bacon.
Yep.
Once again, you start your journey through the streets.
And I'm making sure that
What
Curly is
profane
coming
powers
along.
Does the poor sign slabs hold?
I've got Sparks on my chest. Like Sparks is still like stuck to my chest. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like ushering Curly along to make sure he's not walking funny. Like, watching for Sikhs because I'm the tallest, so.
Oh no, Darth.
Oh! How do you spell candy with 2 letters? C and Y.
ENDYC. Singing in the phrase of bingo was his name. I would just watch just chaos at that point.
Okay, you are going along, and Seeks. As you're getting closer, the scent of bacon is getting stronger, and you are hit with a overwhelmingly delicious wave aroma of fluffy flapjack. Fresh, fluffy flapjacks. And just as you're going, and you know, you just turn around this one corner, and there it is. A stack of fluffy flapjacks. Each flapjack is 4 feet across, and the stack is 4 feet high. And it's just sitting there, looking delicious. And the delicious aroma is so strong, everyone now can smell the flapjacks just sitting there in the street. Behind it, you can see a sign that says House of Flapjacks. And the door is broken wide open. And oddly, the hole made in the doorway shaped just enough to fit that stack of flapjacks that is just sitting there in the street.
Yeah, but so far...
What do you do?
Alright. So far, we've been attacked by flying eggs. We've been oozed by goo. All of which was breakfast related. You know, depending. Now you're telling me that there is good smelling flapjacks just sitting there. I'm expecting this thing to wake up and become some sort of flapjack golem at this point. I'm sensing for evil.
Flapjack spider?
I mean, they would burn nicely. They've got plenty of carbohydrates. They could burn for a week.
You are indeed sensing evil, but you can't pinpoint it. It is coming from the direction of the stack of flapjacks, but it feels stronger, like there's more. It's not the flapjack. There's something emanating evil. But it is such an overwhelming feeling of it that even if there was like a seed like there was in the ooze in the flapjacks, that is insignificant to what you are sensing right now. It's like the smell of skunk. You can smell the skunk, but by God, trying to spot exactly where the skunk is a little harder. Trying to pinpoint exactly where the stench is coming from.
But it still smells like it's coming from the flapjacks.
From that direction in the House of Flapjacks area, yes.
Both, not just the flapjacks.
No, it's a feeling you get that is bigger than the flapjacks. It's like an aura, like an area. You can feel like an area effect of evil, but you can't pinpoint exactly where the source of it is coming from. It's like when a skunk sprays, you can smell it for a long ways away, but you can't exactly pick out the exact spot until you actually physically get closer to get to the very nuclear center of where it came up. But you can, it's so strong that you can't actually see a point. You just see like a big, you feel the big area, but you can't pinpoint the exact location of the source.
Hark, me mates. I sense true evil here, as if they used... No offense to anybody who with celiac disease, in which case gluten-free things are awesome, but it almost senses as if they didn't use gluten in the flour. Like, pastry joke. But, hark, I smell pure evil coming from that breakfast stack. We must decipher where this is coming from before it claims us all. What happens if it rolls poor little sparks in between it and smushes her up? What if she can't light a fire in there? What if there's not enough oxygen for that, or air, or whatever it is that this people believe, because they might not have invented the scientific table of elements yet? What if the ether around cannot produce flame if she gets stuck? Well, I mean, it means that we probably both get stuck because I still can't get her off my cassock because of the jam. But where do you think is a griddle big enough to make flapjacks that large? We must seek out the essence of this evil and defeat it. And then steal the bacon. Always steal the bacon. The storm god needs the bacon. We really, we have permission to steal the bacon for the storm god. There we go.
Yeah.
Bacon for the storm god. Bacon for the storm god.
Put that on a t-shirt.
Bacon for the
Bacon
storm
for the storm god.
All of
Bacon
the
for the storm god. Butter for the butter throne.
Okay, as you guys are you guys? How are you gonna do this? Are you gonna go charging in? Are you gonna have a little bit? Are you gonna have some different tactics? What are you going to do?
Oh. I mean, I'm all for storming in.
Because the flapjacks are right there, but then the actual restaurant is right beside it, right?
They gotta have a kitchen door.
Why don't we go see, the implements that created this mystic flapjack stack? You know, there must be a griddle the size of half the ship or something inside.
Let's go, let's go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna describe the street to you. This street is like, you know those old-fashioned townhouses and stuff that are they're like wall to wall to wall to wall.
A brownstone type dealio.
Yep, like a whole brownstone. Except this is done with timbers because this is actually it's done with bamboo and palm tree wood because it's a tropical island and that's what they had to choose from. So there's these wall to wall to wall townhouses going down, and at the end of the street is Brutamon. So there isn't really. You'd have to go back and then go way around and then try to find your way to the back on a different street. And you could just go down the street. Yeah.
Okay, it'd be a longer walk than we'd think.
So it's not just that the flapjack is sitting there beside the place we need to go. It's the place we need to go is one of many potential houses that's farther on a street. So then the flapjacks are in our way.
The flapjacks are basically set in the middle of the road, which isn't very much of a road. It's a street, more of a pedestrian street. It's not really overly wide. So as it sits there, there's maybe about 4 feet on each side of it to where you get to the doors of the little townhouses, and then behind it, I'd say about 15-20 feet behind it, is the facade of Brutamon's House of Flapjacks.
Okay, but we can see
and
the House of Flapjacks.
It's a big, wider building, so it extends beyond those. So literally, you'd have to go back and you have to go down another street to get to the back of them. I'm just saying, it's not that it's that long. It's just that you'd have to go around to another street, go down that back street to get to the back of just the logistics of how it's designed.
But there's a front door right in front of us.
There's what? Could you repeat that?
But there's a front door. So, in order to get to the restaurant, we can see it. There's a sign above it, whatever. It's right there.
Yes.
Why can't we just go in the front door?
But between you and the restaurant is the stack of
Okay,
flapjacks.
so it is blocking our path.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just go in the front door. I don't want to get lost.
Unless Seeks can find another way around, because he can fly, and if he can fly, that means that he can probably figure things out better than we can. We can hold the fort until Seeks figures out a better way for us to get in there. Otherwise, I guess, Sparks, will you make me the happiest storm cleric known to man, beast, and thisling? And help me obliterate this big pile of demonic pancakes with fire and lightning.
It would be my honor.
To lightning and conflagratory war! Roar! And she's like stuck to him, so he's like, let's do this! he's like trying to scuttle this way.
6. This mission, if you plan to accept it.
We're on it.
So that's what it seeks. So Seeks is going to go by themselves, while everybody else is fighting the big stack of flapjacks. Is that the plan? He can go flying. Yeah. Seeks has to tell me how they're flying.
I'm gonna try and fly and look around, like see if there's any easier way, and then send to the front.
How high are you flying?
20 feet, sorry.
Okay, you're gonna fly up 20 feet. So you're just about even with the townhouses aren't really tall. They're basically like wall-to-wall
yeah.
tiki cottages. Think of them as tiki cottages that are like mini townhouses. So yeah, 20 feet you'll be just at like peak level. So maybe if you went like to 25, you'd be able to clear all the little rooftops. But you won't be able to clear the Brutamons, but you can actually circle the building. Because it's got like a second story. Because it is an actual like bigger building, and so it's got 2 levels instead of the typical one. And then some, you know, it doesn't have like the cottages are like cottages, and then they have like a little extra height because they have like an attic space type thing, a little extra. Yeah. But that's about all they have. Like, you know, the classic cottage with the loft, little loft in there. So yeah, so you're able to fly about 20-25 feet up. And how are you heading? Are you heading down the street? Are you heading over a rooftop to the right, to the left? Are you making a circle? How are you going?
I'm gonna make a circle.
Okay, and where do you start the circle at? Do you start immediately going to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay, you start flying to the left.
Yeah.
Everybody, roll your dice. So I'm assuming the Bones and Sparks and Curly are charging in.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your dice!
For the storm god!
I got a 4!
Okay, so... Oh dear.
I got a 5.
So, Bones got a 5. Curly, what did you roll?
3.
Seeks, what did you roll?
4.
And Sparks, what did you roll?
6.
Alrighty, you guys are running in, and Seeks is starting to make that circle over, and as you're like halfway there, the stack of pancakes splits right in the middle. The three on top raise up, and the 3 on bottom kind of dip a little, and it turns into a maw. These teeth come from that gap, and it opens wide, and all of a sudden, a stream of syrup goes shooting out. It hits Curly. You roll.
Oh.
Yes.
I knew it! I freaking knew it! I knew something was gonna happen! I knew it was gonna turn into a golem monster! Oh. Also, like, how far do we actually have to get close to it before we can just, like, hit it with our magic spells? Because I'm assuming that's what Bones and Sparks are gonna do.
At about the place where it hit Curly, which you guys are like halfway there to it, you are now within range to do magic back at it.
I got
So, is that what you plan to do?
I've got both hands available, and a magic fire pyro gnome Brawny stuck to my cassock. I'm palpitating, force storm, anger, aggression, all the sticky things on my freshly cleaned frock, I am just gonna
Retaliation
blast it
shots.
like you wouldn't
So,
believe it.
Bones and Sparks, make your rolls for your retaliation attacks.
Hey, together we make one whole firebender.
Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Sparks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Alrighty, more streaks of syrup come out and block, and they just like ram into the lightning and the fire, blocking you.
No.
Boo! I say a pox upon thee and thy house. All of everything down to the milliner who milled the grain that made you. I will
I bet
find
you're
them
not
all.
made with real maple syrup even.
Yeah, if it's fake maple
Six,
syrup.
as
If it's fake, can I go Super Saiyan? The Canadian in me is like, it has to be real maple syrup.
Six, as you're flying over, you see the next street over of rooftops, and there what seems to be nestling and nesting and just mingling about are flying fried eggs just resting on rooftops. They,
I'm gonna keep looking for that way in there, and
and
Hopefully don't
it's
see
on the
me.
next street over, so you're like on over this street, but you're actually, as you circle in, that's exactly where you're headed, is right over those nesting, resting, flying fried eggs.
okay, I'm gonna go the other. I'm gonna try and avoid that area.
Okay. So you're going back over towards the main street, right? And across
Yeah.
the other way, maybe? Okay. So you're gonna do, basically you ended up going for a curve, but now you're gonna do a zigzag back the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. So Six is doing that. Alrighty. You are still charging in though. Everybody roll.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, I will start with Curly. What did you roll?
6.
Curly, you rolled a 6. You are pissed off. You got all this very warm, sticky syrup all over you. Probably tastes pretty good, but you don't have time to taste it right now.
Yeah,
Well,
like
actually,
Curly's
probably
gonna want to
do.
taste something after he almost died tasting an evil seed.
This
He's
is
a
Curly.
chef. He's hyped to try it all, but also very, very mad at the situation.
So basically, taste the syrup after the healer is able to heal him again, or taste like.
No, this is Curly. I probably. I don't know. I actually don't know how Curly's gonna do this. So Curly, what are you tasting the syrup, or are you gonna wait?
No, you'd wait to get healed up first, and then he's probably a little tired. He's gonna wait
Probably
for the
a little
healing,
pissed off.
and then he'll get pissed, and yeah. Yep, exactly.
He went running in with the 6, and he just took his little spice knuckles, spicy brass knuckles, and jumped up and just landed a punch right on top of the stack of flapjacks. You're standing on top of the stack of flapjacks, and you punch down, and it
Safe
just like,
place to be.
and as you do, syrup squeezes out from between all the separate flapjacks in the stack. It just like this squishes out syrup. But you have done it.
Sounds sticky.
Alrighty, Six. What did you roll?
4.
You rolled a 4. As you go crossing over the street, you see that there aren't any eggs on that other side, the street over there, so that might look like the way to go to try to find a way around.
He'll try and go that way then.
Okay, so he's heading that way. As you do, you see you see an older lady running out from some side of the of a house of flapjacks. You don't know which door she came out of, but she didn't come out the front, and she's running, desperately running, and she's in her nightgown, running, just running away from the house of flapjacks.
I'm not sure
Sparks,
she
what
could
did
be
you
a
roll?
giant, alive cake topper.
Sparks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
You shot out your fire again, but again, Syrup countered your spell. Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a post on X to let people know that we are $25 away from our goal. Just a second. There we go. Ah, okay. I rolled a 5.
Your lightning struck.
Yes.
The stack of pancakes.
Take that, you baked
its
good.
tendril missed.
What missed?
No, its tendril to use to counter your magic missed, so your magic got to strike it.
Take that, you
And it's
evil
now
pancake.
jittery, and each of the flapjacks in the stack are now twitching. Currently, it feels like you're on one of those little vibro things at the gym. You're standing on. There you go.
I do that at PT.
There you go.
The
Alrighty.
Zeke's going for a shiny. Really.
Alrighty. So, Six, what do you plan to do? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Alright. Gone for a shiny. Got it.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
Alright. Curly, what do you plan to do?
I'm gonna keep punching down.
Alright. Sparks, what do you plan to do?
Arson.
Alright.
I'm back.
I just love how honest that is.
That is the simplest answer I've ever heard in my life whenever I came back. What are you gonna do? Arson? Like, I resonate with that.
Six, what do you plan to do?
Zeke?
Six.
Yeah. He's just gonna go back to the front door and just go fucking and just go charge into the front door.
Okay, so you got past these. Fine, I'm just gonna slip into the front door. So you're at the front door.
He's
You're
joining
just
the front
coming
door
in-
squad.
Okay, so you're heading that way. So and Bones, what are you gonna do?
I am going to throw down another incredible bolt of lightning to make all of those flapjacks stop flapping.
Alrighty, so everybody roll.
Turn those flapjacks into flopjacks.
Ah, yeah.
I got a 5.
I got a 1 for that joke.
I got a
Alrighty,
3.
so Six, what did you roll?
5.
You come flying down and you go into the gaping hole that's kind of where the door was, and you fly in for a landing and you find yourself standing in front of a very large man. He's a human, but he's like almost 7 feet tall. His eyes are closed, he is snoring, and he's clutching a pillow, and his head is kind of resting against it. But somehow, he is still standing.
Just gonna.
He's possessed by coffee seeks.
And as you're staring at him, like, what? Movement catches the corner of your eye.
I'm looking at the
to your
movement.
right. And that's where we're gonna leave you.
Okay.
Sparks, what did you roll?
1.
Sorry, but the tendrils countered your flame yet again. The flapjacks really don't like your fire. Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Your lightning was countered by a stream of syrup. Curly, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
That was enough. That next punch, you just released a lot of spice, so it just like, it's like punching a trampoline. There was just a big ripple effect, and you bounced a little, and the flapjacks slapped together, the mouth slammed shut, and popped back open like, ah. And then the spices that you spread out, and all of a sudden it starts to twitch. And you hear, achoo. Roll your dice.
Me?
Curly, roll your dice. You rolled a 4?
Yeah.
The force of the sneeze slid the stack of flapjacks back, but you managed to stay on and ride it. It slides back 5 feet from the sneeze. Like a sliding hop thing. Alright. Everybody roll again. Now that we know what your battle plan is, roll again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sparks, you're first this time.
2 again.
Somehow, with a 2, you still managed to roast that stack of flapjacks. So you managed, you smucked it good. And so the bottom 2 flapjacks are like getting charred, they're getting darker brown. You know how it smells when your flapjacks start burning?
Unfortunately.
Burnt pancake is filling the air. Bones, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Your lightning managed to get through 2, and you struck the upper half of the flapjacks.
Yay! Die,
like
flapjacks!
the upper mouth part.
Die!
And they start twitching, and syrup is oozing out a little, and they seem to be getting weaker. And Curly, what did you roll?
2.
Damn. You know, you guys are really lucky that it rolled a 1. Because that's the
Good, I was so worried.
Oh, thank
But you
the storm
gave it
god.
this big smack. You punched it so hard, you sank all the way through. I mean, your fist sank in, and it pulled the rest of you in, and you're down on the bottom. And now, clutched in your fist is a dark sea. And the flapjacks have stopped moving. But you're now in a pile of flapjacks and syrup.
Oh, joys. Please don't eat it again. Not yet.
Not after last time. But you know, like when your pancake gets a little too soaked and it's like really soggy, he hits like one of those spots and just sinks right through.
Oh, my friend, my dear friend, do you need upsies?
Zeeks, what did you
holding
roll?
All he does is hold both his arms up out of the hole, like help.
Yeah.
And Bones
and
is
it's
like,
punched in one fist.
Whoop.
Bones, you can see a little aura of dark. But there is still a bigger aura emanating around you, in addition to that little spark that is in his hand.
Okay, so
Zeeks,
I'm
what did
looking
you
for,
roll?
first thing I'm gonna do
5.
is like, whoop, lift Curly up,
I rolled a 5.
have him hanging like, so that some of the syrup slowly drifts off his feet, and then gingerly place him back down on the ground, while looking towards where the actual darkness is going, and pointing at like, that way. I'm sensing it out. I'm trying.
So while you're still, you have this one spark that you can deal with, but you can tell that there is another source, a bigger, badder source. Zeeks, you rolled a 5. You managed to turn in time to face whatever had caught your motion, and out of the corner, or you think maybe in the wall, then when you look closer, you realize that there was a stick up against the wall and there was something strange about it. But it moves away from the wall as something just apparates out of it. And you see this shadowy form clutching a scythe whose blade is sizzling hot bacon. And now the smell of that fresh sizzling hot bacon slams into your nostrils. That deliciousness of bacon, sharpened and ready to kill you.
Even the bacon was alive?
Alright. I guess I'm fighting the Bacon Reaper. Let's go.
Bacon Reaper. Run away, it's pork
I was
products.
gonna say the pork creeper.
Alrighty, so Seeks is going to battle, not calling for his comrades for aid.
Well, I mean,
So-
Bones is like, dudes, there is more evil around. We should look for it, but...
I let out a squeaky like nip and then do that and get ready to fuck.
So, are you going to deal with the seed that Hurley is holding?
Is there any
At all.
reason why I would not like it's
No, that's a terrible idea.
you know, if we just leave it the way it is it dormant, or could it pop back up again as some other form of breakfast profiterole or something? Or
If it gets inserted into anything or anyone else, it will reform into a demonic creature. of
okay,
whatever
well
kind.
then in that case I'm just gonna splash it with the holy seawater before
holy
Curly
seawater.
could even think about eating it. I was be like, for your own good,
Sadly,
mate.
Curly, that seed steams and boils and turns away in a wisp that goes.
Then where Seeks? You know, did he find a way in? We better go figure it out. Because there's more evil around. It's not dead yet. Even though that is also the name of a fantastic podcast you guys can listen to every Thursday. We have a new episode of We Aren't Dead Yet. That's wearen'tdeadyet.substack.com. You can also hear We Aren't Dead Yet on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Rumble, and everywhere podcasts are disseminated. And then you'll be able to hear us talk about TTRPGs, literary theory, and gamer culture with myself, Safa Burnell, Emily Armstrong, who's been playing Curly, and the amazing Cass Bischoff, otherwise known as Dazzlikat. So do make sure that you tune in to We Aren't Dead Yet, our podcast. And Darth Torlin's like, never heard of it.
Alrighty, so.
All right, so
Curly,
and just to let
Sparks and
everybody
Bones.
know, I'm just Tiny Tashin, thank you so much for that message. Just wanted to let us know pylons will be running 5 to 10 minutes behind. Okay, so instead of us having about 7 minutes left, we have presumably just a bit over 10 to finish
Okay.
this one shot there, Daz. So.
That probably helps us a little bit.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close,
Ready.
because otherwise we'd only have about max 6 more minutes to finish Daz. So.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. I've been watching the time. That's why. Curly, Sparks, and Bones, please make a roll. And Curly, what did you
Oh, me
get?
too.
Yes.
I got a 5.
Oh, goodness gracious, I got a 1. Keep
Sparks
yawning.
got a
I
1,
got a
and
6.
Bones got a
I got a 6.
6. Okay, Curly and Bones, you happen to think back upon it that you did notice something fly into the main doors during the fight. You just happened to catch on it, and it just, you know how when you're in a fight and you're super focused, you kind of notice things, but if it isn't right directly into what you're fighting, your mind doesn't pick up on it until later. You're like, hey, wait, I thought I saw something fly into the door. Now is the time where your brain might say, well, maybe that's what happened.
We're going for the door.
Sparks has no clue.
To the door! Let us to the door! Quick!
Alrighty, and while they're heading to the main door, Seeks, you are facing the apparition and the scythe of sizzling bacon. Make your roll.
I roll 5.
Does the apparition swishes that blade and knocks away your crossbow bolt. And it
All right.
starts floating at you faster and faster.
You're just
Now.
floating, dude.
Menacingly.
It's floating closer and closer.
Hey guys, there's a bacon reaper over here.
So bacon, pull me closer.
Alrighty, so,
There's a bacon reaper of evil over here.
Curly and Bones, because Sparks, you're glued to Bones, so it doesn't matter when you arrive. You're gonna arrive with Bones. So Curly and Bones, please make me some rolls.
First off, Bones is like, "Oh, Nelly!" Oh, and then Bones remembers to like turn the other way, and so he goes from being like, "Whoa," so that Sparks can't see, and then he's like, "Oh, whoops! Hold on, just a second." Whoo! And that way, then Sparks can also see the marauding. Don't go big in my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh. Anyway, yeah, so Bones like strafes so that Sparks can see, and Bones is like, "They evil," but at the same time there's the Bacon Reaper, like there's the Reaper there, but there's also a
you haven't seen yet. You just heard a voice.
Help!
Because you haven't actually made it. This is the roll to see if you guys actually make it there. So Curly, what did you roll?
3.
And Bones? Alright, so Bones, you go bursting in.
Aha!
And you see
Oh!
the apparition with the scythe of sizzling
And
bacon.
then I turn myself around so that Sparks can see it too. Like I switch my stance.
Curly, you are doing the dwarven sprint. You know, you're gonna get there.
I'm trying my best. Everywhere I go, there's
now.
the trombone playing.
Bones, Sparks, and Seeks, make your rolls against the apparition in the sight. And by the way, that guy is still standing there sleeping.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Can Bones see that guy that's sleeping there with the pillow?
Yes.
Okay, can he sense where the evil is coming from?
Yes, the pillow.
Okay, so Bones...
Well, you have a split. You have the pillow and the apparition, and they're equal.
Let me at the pillow. I'll set it on fire.
The pillow... Okay. Bones is gonna be like, "It's the pillow! I think it's the pillow! It could be both of them, but the pillow's really gnarly!" And, except he says it in his, "It's the pillow, it's really gnarly," kind of voice.
But I hate the design on that pillow.
Yes.
It's a pillow fight!
It's a couch pet! Quick, kill it! And so he's gonna like angle himself so Sparks can hit the pillow, and then he's gonna make sure Seeks doesn't, get borked. And so he's gonna lightning at the Reaper so that Sparks can conflagrate at the pillow.
Alrighty.
If he
So,
can
and
sense
Seeks, are you shooting at the apparition?
Yes.
Okay. There is another option. Remember, you are a carnivorous creature. You are a carnivore creature. You have mighty teeth, and that is juicy, yummy bacon.
You know what? Screw the crossbow. Give me that neck.
Okay. So everybody roll. Everybody roll.
I rolled a 6.
Alright, we're gonna start with Seeks. Seeks, you rolled a 6.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't resist that divine heavenly bacon of evil, but it's bacon, and you go flying in there, and you're darting in, and screw that apparition thing. You just dive right through it, because it goes from a sideways attack, and you bite the blade. It's very chilling and disorienting to go through the apparition because it was really soul chilling. But as traumatic as that was, it was nothing, because the moment you taste that sizzling blade, your soul is just like, ah. And you bite off the first third of the blade. It is crisp bacon in your mouth. You may chew if you wish.
You're dang right I'm chewing.
Alrighty, Seeks, what did you roll?
I rolled a 6. Oh,
I meant Sparks.
I'm
Sparks. Sorry.
You're good.
I'm not. No, that's me. I'm mixing all you guys up now.
I rolled a 1.
That's fine.
Oh no.
Roll me a dice again to see where your flame went.
3.
You accidentally set the sleeping man on fire. And he's not waking up. He's just standing there burning.
Oh no.
His pajamas are on fire now.
Oh no, we're gonna have a bunch of roasted the other white meat.
Oh joys. This is the best moment of oh no. Oh man.
Bones! What did you roll?
I rolled a 6. But now I've got, okay, so if Seeks is eating the bacon weapon, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna zap it with lightning because Seeks has got this, and he would probably be more disturbed.
Well, this all happened at the same time, so you rolled even as your lightning went out and struck the apparition because you rolled a 6. Seeks went through the apparition just before your lightning struck and took a bite out of the scythe, and so you blasted the creature, and Sykes tasted the weapon. So that's pretty devastating over there.
Okay,
you guys did
so
awesome. But now
we have doubled up on the apparition. Seeks got num-nums, and I got to blast at a ghost while Sparks lit someone on fire.
Yes. Curly, what did you roll?
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4, you come running in the door just in time to see Seeks light the sleeping man's pajamas on fire. Bones blast this apparition, and Sykes trying to eat a blade of bacon that is being swung like a weapon. It has a nice sharp edge to it and everything. It looks like a weapon, but it is obviously sizzling bacon.
This is that scene from which TV show is it where he walks in and everything's on fire and people are like put on the ground and he has like
Community was the
yeah. That's exactly what it is. Oh gosh, what's the closest thing that looks like it needs help?
Closest to you would be the burning sleeping man.
He's gonna go over and try to put him out, I guess.
Okay, so you're gonna do that. Sparks, what are you going to do?
I am going to... he might be under a mental effect, so I'm gonna use my support spell on him.
Okay, you're gonna use your support spell, okay?
Yeah,
Seeks, what are you going to do? Exactly, that's why I'm trying to hurry this along. Seeks, what are you going to do?
I'm still gonna try and eat the blade and everything.
Alright, Bones, what are you gonna try to do?
I'm gonna wait to see what everyone else does, and then I'm gonna do my thing at the end after looking to see where I'm most needed. But I'm also going to do the magic last minute of play, because we need to get ready by 4 o'clock to raid over to Pylons. As long as Tashin, are we doing okay? I know Pylon went up live a couple minutes ago. Do we still need to time check for another 5 minutes, or are we set to raid over for 4 o'clock?
Okay, while we're waiting for the spots, let's get this fight over one way or the other. So, everybody roll, please, for all the things that you're going to do.
Well, I'm waiting, but...
Yeah, while we're waiting for...
No, I mean, like, Bones is waiting to see what everybody else does before he does something.
Right, you're waiting to see, so you're gonna like be a delay. Okay, we'll start with Seeks. What did you roll? Seeks the Nistling. What did you roll? Alright, well, we'll go to Sparks. What did you roll?
5.
Well, your spell went off, and sleeping man wakes up.
Oh boy.
And weird things happen. The bacon on the scythe disappears. It is now a broken bladed scythe. And the blade is old yellowed bone. It is no longer bacon. And it is sharpened bone. The handle of it is like this long bone, like a tailbone that is all the segments have been put together. And
Also, thank you, Solid, for the follow. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
And Curly, as you're running over to the man with whose eyes are open, and he woke up and he's like, ah, fire! You know, and he's flails his arms, and the pillow goes flying, and he's trying to put out himself on fire. And as you're running over there, your pocket is jingling. Your pouch is jingling.
The money.
Did we do it? We just did it. Oh my goodness.
You got
okay.
But you have not defeated the apparition yet.
No. Hold on. We have an announcement. Right at the nick of time, we have one more donation that has funded Starlight with better hospital gowns. We have raised $265 for the Starlight Children's Foundation during this stream and last stream. So congratulations, everybody. We have reached our personal goal here on Usurper Kings of $265 for the Starlight Children's Foundation. You still have time to donate. That link still works. So if you want to give a donation in the final 2 minutes of this stream, please click up on the pinned message and you will see the link to donate to the Starlight Children's Foundation during this One Up Gaming Festival. Thank you so much for that donation. We have reached our goal and we are even closer in reaching the total goal of the entire event, which is to raise $6,500 US for the Starlight Children's Foundation. The last stream we did on Saturday, we were privileged enough to be part of the stream where we reached the first goal of 5,000, and now we are almost 1,500 over the first goal that we had for this festival. So thank you everyone so much. We are getting ready to finish, and if you want to know what's going to happen with this, I mean, unfortunately, we are 1 minute away from raiding out. So
can you give me a 1 minute? Just let me do a quick wrap up, and then we can raid.
Yeah, we are going to raid, and then we'll see the next person, which is we must construct pylons in just a minute. So thank you so much. We did it, everybody! We did it! Yay! Woohoo!
Alrighty, so I'm going to assume that Sparks blasted that pillow now that there was no chance of anybody else getting set on fire. Blast the pillow. Bones blasts the apparition while Seeks is in there, probably just blazing mad, and the bacon is gone, and probably just turns on that apparition and just roar, you know, outrage, and poof, you guys destroy what was left of a strange demon, and as its essence goes away, and there's another echoing from the pillow, and all the evil is gone. You've returned your
a hungry kobold.
You no longer have butter cookies in your coin pouches. They are back to being coins. Success!
And with that,
let's go.
Yeah, we did
that made
it.
me hungry.
With that, I know that Bones is gonna go looking for another laundress or somebody to clean his outfit, and so he can unstick Sparks from the baby carrier of sticky goo on his chest. And all will be well. And if you want to see the gang of Sparks, Seeks, Curly, and Bones again, make sure to follow me at Usurper Kings, and also follow Dazz at Dazzlikat. That's DAZZLIKAT. And you can also follow me on basically anywhere on social media at Usurper Kings, and we will play again. And so let us know. And if you want to have your own take on this incredible one shot that Dazz has made, follow me at on X at Usurper Kings, and I will be putting up the link. And for now, we are about to vacate and go off to another stream, raising more funds for the Starlight Children's Foundation. Thank you everybody so much. Thank you so much to Emily, to Dazz, to Mope, and to DragonMagpie. Thank you so much for everyone who's donated. Thank you for everyone who's watched. And thank you for everyone who's followed. My name is Safa Burnell. I am a cyberpunk and mythpunk best-selling author, and I'm also someone who loves games. And this has been Blade and Banter, helping raise funds for Starlight Children's Foundation. Thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you, everybody.
No, I need to bounce out for now. I have another
Okay.
D&D soon.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining in. Oh,
Come on, noises.
Alrighty.
Come on.